there, everyone. Pleasure to have you. Apologies for the significant delay. Uplay was being a ginormous pain in the ass. I'm Verbalocity, one of your casters for this evening. Alongside me will be a Mr. Geo. Geo, how's your day been?
It's been good. Got knocked out in the first round, and now I'm here shoutcasting.
Ah, rip. You got knocked out in the first round? Ooh.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
Oh, we need one person on the other team. Okay, there we go. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So Gozy, Leviathan. Yeah. Okay, so we got the match set up. It was a little bit of a scramble, but we finally got things going. The first match of the quarterfinals that we're bringing on stream will be a Mr. Oh dear God, why are my brackets reset? What the hell is this? What was the matchmaking game of? Oh, here we go. Melvin Blum 21 versus Leviathan GG will be the two people we are watching first. Leviathan is going to be playing a Peacekeeper. Melvin Blum going to be going with the Warlord. Geo, your initial opinion on this matchup?
It's going to be interesting. Warlord's going to have that static block left for the Peacekeeper's own attack. And Peacekeeper got to watch out for those endless headbutts. Yeah, an interesting matchup. Let's see if this Warlord can actually parry lights.
But first, before any of that happens, we must all meet up. We'll decide on the place. We'll probably meet up in the middle. I'll call that out because it seems to be a better thing to do. Oh yeah, you're gonna hit actually in game. So yeah, basically what happens is, for those of you who are unfamiliar with how this works, because there is no spectator mode currently in the game, could Gozy or Geo, could one of you guys say in game just meet in the middle? Because we'll duel in the middle. Basically, what happens is we have to murder ourselves, and then once that happens, we then wait for the actual challenge to start, then go. Is how this works. Oh yeah, oh, that's caps. I need to be killed. Lovely. Hello. Hey Melbourne, how you doing? Where to be, please? Thank you. Lovely. Here we go. Everyone's murdered. Round 1.
We can get started.
Start at your leisure. That's not how you spell leisure, but F it. Here we go. Peacekeeper versus Warlord. Leviathan versus Melvin Blum. Let's see how they decide to go for us. Initial guard break, going to do a good bit of damage, but do bear in mind, the revenge is on for this tournament. Although that may change for the next one. Bleed is a significant contributor to revenge.
Oh, here we go. Some cheeky headbutts.
He catches him with a guard break, though, on the dash. More damage off the bleed. Use of
That's
the
interesting
dash.
Warlord playing very defensive. A lot of dodges.
Although he's getting right into the headbutts. Yeah, usually most Warlords would stand their ground and only occasionally go for a dash backwards. Zone attack going to be used. Melvin Blum trying to get some pressure. A nice parry, but no follow-up. Yeah, maybe that was kind of an unintentional parry, do you think?
Maybe it was, honestly. Oh, that's good.
So far, Melvin Blum is in the lead in terms of health. Parry again off the heavy.
Optimal? Oh, it's gonna be optimal.
Plus the bleed revenge though, gonna get popped, and now this is where things get very bad against the wall of revenge. Fantastic parry, gonna buy time. Time needs to be bought now. He needs to backdash, and luckily that's one of the Peacekeeper's favorite things to do. Zone attack, now here comes the revenge, and in comes the spam fest. Zone attacks and lights for everyone, although guard break's gonna stop that for the meantime. Dash is gonna get parried again.
Parry.
And a sword through the cranium. Round 1 goes in the favor of Melvin Blum. Okay, same place as before. Murder us and start R2. For those of you wondering what the format is for quarterfinals onwards, it is a best of 3 set. Each set is best of 5. For those of you curious. We need to run up to the middle. I'm hoping for spectators to eventually come in, because then eventually I don't have to worry about me becoming a sacrificial lamb, and also it'll stop some of the visual bugs. For Glory talks about this quite a fair bit, Geo. If you're too far away from the actual site of the fight when you're murdered, you can't see health bars for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed this as well. It's very interesting.
You say interesting, I say annoying. But here we go. Round 2. 1-0 currently to Melvin Blum. Giving a couple shield wraps for the crowd. Headbutt. Into stab.
Here we go. Warlord aggressive plays. See how this works out.
Gio, do you think maybe we're going to see a little bit more use of PK zone flickering from Leviathan, or do you think Melvin's going to be a little bit cautious on that?
Honestly, zone flickering is very, because you got to multitask, you got to flicker just everywhere, and it's pretty damn hard to try and block and counter while you're flickering. For some players, that is so.
Yeah, it's kind of
You
one
don't
of those things where
have to flicker anyways.
Juggling a lot of plates and that kind of thing. Attempt at the parry doesn't hit. Fainted, but unfortunately for Melvin, he's out of stamina. But in this kind of meta right now, it is very hard to actually punish someone who's out of stamina when you're not a couple of key characters. So nothing really going to happen. Faints it, but he's going to eat a raw heavy.
Playing it safe. Playing it safe with the headbutts. That's the Warlord.
So effective are those headbutts.
Round 3.
Oh, hi there. Nice to see you over there, Gio. You have a really nice Lawbringer. No, thank you. Either? Nothing? Okay. By the way, Gozy, shout out to Gozy being our cameraman. Don't jump off the top. You need to be murdered by the players nearby, otherwise you can't see the health bars on camera. Just letting you know that, no. Right, so we are... Yeah, everyone shout out Gozy. Right, we're going to be murdered, and then we will start round 3. It is currently 2-0 to Melvin Blum. Bye! Nice knowing you.
Don't know what to say, this Peacekeeper is just falling for the headbutts. Thing is, she either has to eat the headbutts, or she can gamble on a dodge. And
It's a faux 50-50.
Yeah, insane.
It's really annoying to go in. And then the Overguard too. It can be frustrating for the PK to get inside without using flicker and a lot of liberal zones. I'm noticing Leviathan is making a lot of usage of heavies, but also fainting them to risk a parry or not parry situation for Melvin, keeping him a little cautious, not these guard breaks. Speaking of guard breaks, oh, he's off the side! First environmental kill. Yeah. We were talking about this just off stream before show started, Gio, just how brutal Warlord can be off a parry.
Yeah, it's actually insane. He has so much to his kit. This is why he's considered top tier.
Alright, set is 1-0 to Melvin. We're going to be heading into the next map. We'll keep it on we'll get for the whole time. Just to keep things simple. We've already had enough delays as is with the Uplay mucking around. Let's not try and complicate things further. Yep. Let's go with it, Kinsey. Where is the level 1 warden? Okay, then, Melvin. Right. Oh, speaking of Kenseis, I am a little biased in this regard. I want to see more Kenseis in, like, top 8, but it is so hard for Kensei to do well in the current state of things in the game because he has fancy mix-ups and flashy stuff, but you block high to stop the poke, and that's all he has. Like, what can Kensei do outside of that?
Very bad unless you get a parry into a wall. It's quite a shame. Kensei does really have a lot of flashy stuff, and it looks very fun to play. But it's just there's not enough into his kit to actually do anything. It's kind of the same with Orochi. Orochi has top lights and zone. It doesn't really have any chains or vortexes to do.
So, looks like we've actually had a character switch here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we've had a character switch. Leviathan is going Raider. This makes me happy. It's Raider versus Warlord. Now, Gio, there are a couple of specific things Raider does have which can give Warlord a bit of trouble.
Yeah, playing with Raider is very scary. If you hit 0 stamina, you're considered dead real quick.
And also on top of that,
Kurapika is dangerous stuff. Kurapika is really unblockable.
Is that what you call it, Kurapika?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it's... yeah, I can understand where did that come from. Right, there we are. Game 2. Oh, that's in-game chat. Game 2. Begin. Right. I wish I had a deeper voice so I could do the Mortal Kombat guy. And I could go, fight, kind of thing. But, speaking of fights, either way, we're going to begin. Fantastic parry. Gonna throw him to the wall, and this is where things can get a little bit concerning. Once the stamina game comes into play, both of these characters, and it's kind of a theme of the Vikings in general, do love mucking around with the enemy's stamina pool.
Yeah, right there was a bit bad for Leviathan. He didn't actually get him into the wall to nuke his stamina. He was just a bit short of it.
Downside for the Raider is attacks can be quite slow, and the mix-up, soft feint mix-ups outside of some weird janky tech is just heavy attack into a top stunning tap. So Melvin can take a single attack just by blocking over with Kensei.
That is very correct. Looks like it's just a straightforward.
Just letting that just launch out. There is a benefit with the Warlord of just doing raw heavies occasionally, because you do get that super armor on the second half of the animation. So it can give you a nice bit of safety, and if you the health advantage, which Warlords traditionally are, it can give you some safety in knowing, okay, I'm just going to launch this at you, and let's see what you do off it.
Thing with Warlord as well, he can mix up his timings on his heavies as well. So he can... So it's very hard to parry if you don't play versus Warlords constantly.
Yes, everyone else has been successfully murdered. And now we'll be going into round 2. Currently 1-0 to Melvin. Fight! Round 2. So, I love it, using the lights to get into the buffs. Unblockable, but unfortunately he got stuffed on the feint attempt. But it's going to give him a little bit of room, but all block actually releases the all block, and now he's out of stamina because he used it so judiciously. This is a very bad situation. The last place you want to be against the Raider is out of stamina. No unblockable 50-50s. He could have killed him off the ledge right there. Melvin could have killed him. He missed lethal. Unfortunate. Stab. Melvin has the advantage, but he's keeping his cool. Right now, I can feel like maybe a potential throw off the ledge is in... Never mind. I wasn't saying Leviathan's sure if he could get the guard break, but he just got, like, attacked to death and headbutted to death. There isn't too much you can really do with Raider.
Well, I'll tell you one fatal flaw there. When the Warlord was out of stamina, the Raider didn't capitalize by doing the unblockable feint.
Or, yeah, it turns into a 50-50, right, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, it turns into 50-50. Either if you parry it, you benefit, but if you don't parry it, or if you try to parry it and you actually fail, you just get nuked. Kind of like infinite chained.
Right, everyone go to the murder ledge. Let's see if we can get a strike. Survey says... No, he's going to go 1-for-1. Bye! That's knowing you. But yeah, that, and for those of you who are a bit new to the game or don't know in general, you cannot feint an attack while out of stamina, which is where the 50-50 come from. If you predict that the enemy is going to go actually follow through with the unblockable and try and feint, and actually go for the parry, excuse me, and he feints it, well, you can't do anything and he's going to parry you. If you don't predict he's going to try and do it and actually wait, you're going to get hit with the unblockable. So it's a very risky situation to be in. But round 3 begins.
Round 3 begins, and the Raider already on half HP. It's not looking good.
Feels Warlord, man. Both of them are going to have significant headaches after this match. Mainly because the Raider's going to have a lot of swords through the head, and Melvin's going to be using his cranium to headbutt a lot.
I wonder what Leviathan's initial strat was picking Raider. Did he get tilted from getting cliffed?
Well, there's a couple.
Cliff.
Oh, he's being a bit... He's going to wait for his health to go back. All right. I was thinking maybe he was going to go for a dash into guard break to punish the headbutt, but so far that hasn't been happening. And a sword to the head. That's going to be the clean 3-0. GG. 2-0
GG
to Melvin. That's a best of 3 set, and it's 2-0 overall. So congratulations to Melvin. He's moving on. Commiserations to Leviathan. Good effort. Nice to see some unique characters, but he will be going out.
GG.
I want to get your opinion, Gulzy, as our silent third. Anything initially, apart from the missed attempt to do the 50-50, anything that maybe Leviathan could have done to change up or take advantage of?
Yeah, that
Right.
is true.
We should probably take a small break, gentlemen, and get the next match underway. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back shortly. We're going to get the next match sorted out, and then we'll be bringing it to you as soon as we can. Yep, it's done. Here we go. I believe I got the match all set up nicely. And, yeah, everything should be off and all good to go. Now we got to get into the map, and then we will begin with the ritualistic murder. Now, and we also have to decide where we're going to be fighting. I think we should do it right in the center of the map. We'll throw ourselves off at sea and then fight in the center, because no one likes to fight at sea because it's just ledges galore. So, I think we'll say the middle will be a good idea.
There's also one cheeky little hole where you can cliff in the middle as well.
You can cliff in the center of the map?
Yeah, you can.
Are you talking on the bridges or like on the mud at B?
Oh, not on the map. I'm talking about on A site if you're playing the mini.
Oh, you're on A. Yeah, you can throw them off there. Alright, we kind of... Oh, yeah, wait, it's random. What am I talking about? Alright, here we are. So, I'll tell them what the plan is, and then we will actually commence. Okay, here is the plan. Throw... Helps us spell properly. Us off at C. Then... Yeah, here we go. Everything's just being organized nice and quickly. Yeah, B seems like a nice simple place. There's still walls to fight around, but there's no insane throw walls, and the area doesn't get so small that things can get a little bit crazy. Although, some people do prefer those smaller areas, like Shigokis love being at A. I've seen Gio, if you've seen a couple of tournaments, like the Florida 2s, there have been some situations where people just get completely hammered in that area. But that was then, and this is now. We're just going to go and get ourselves murdered. And then we will begin with this second quarterfinal match. I probably should have picked a faster class. Kensei isn't the quickest guy in the books. Hello, we need to be murdered. Oh, wait. There we go! Way! Nice one, he got 2 for 1. He got 2 for 1 on the headbutt. Legend. Right. Okay. Right in the middle where the mud is. Oh, he hasn't played anything. You're there. Boundaries. Alright, yeah, bridges and the stairs. The bridge and the stairs. We'll call it that.
Yep. It's gonna be an interesting headbutt matchup. Warlord versus Warlord.
Here we go.
Environmentals to get as well in this.
Yeah, it's going to be an open area to start with. Both of these guys are going to be able to use significant amounts of unlock
Very
territory.
nice.
Overhead for overhead trading. Headbutt into stab. Another one follows him up with the guard break. A lot of damage being done very quickly here by Pagan. And even more damage!
Pagan's going insane.
He got a third!
How does
Wow!
he do all those dodges for those headbutts? That's insane. Punishes instantly with a guard break as well.
Yeah, Warlord versus Warlord turns into how good are your dashes and how good is your 50-50 guard break prediction. Because it's hard to go for trades because both characters can do super armor and both characters do have that counter property on lights. So it's a bit funky at best. So you have to really get inside the other guy's head and start determining how you want to move in terms of the dodges. Because if you dodge wrong against the enemy, we saw what happened there. You get guard broken and then smacked with overheads to oblivion. Right, let's see if we can line ourselves up for...
You have to have some insane reactions to actually manage to dodge and punish instantly with a guard break. This guy must be playing versus Warlords a lot.
Right, all we need... Yeah, look, the Orochi, that one. There you go. Odin takes him out. So far it is 1-0 to Pagan. But Odin definitely has a good chance of pulling this one back. Round 2. Fight! And this is traditional. Usually early on in these fights, they'll do just running around, feel each other out, try and find a good moment for me to charge into the walls.
Yep. Nice parry.
Yeah, and he uses the shield attack as well to dump a good bit of stamina off Pagan's stamina bar. Tex. Gonna be buying a bit of space, and he's gonna buy more space by running around. Tries for the zone attack off the sprint, but alas, nothing is found.
A good mix-up, but it didn't work, sadly.
Guard to the right, you can usually prevent it to an extent. Oh, was a little bit too out of range for that stab. Pagan was gonna eat a guard break and an overhead for his troubles. Oh, he actually was gonna let that one rip. That one backfired, unfortunately. Dashed around the side, but he will punish Pagan in response. Getting a decent bit of chip. Tell you what though, Golsey, I wonder what's going to happen when both people start adapting to each other. Pagan, because it's going to turn to who can, never mind, light attack will work as well. We see that many times. Pete Move demonstrates it quite well. But using liberal amounts of lights to stuff any attempt at the headbutt itself, or any kind of charge attack in general, because you can just straight interrupt, there's no uninterruptible armor, definitely is a tool to have in the tool basket. Tool basket? What the hell am I? Toolbox! There's no such thing as a tool. I was trying to think.
We're picnic boys.
Yeah, I am not a handyman. I don't do DIY. And I need to die for my sins, so someone please push me off. Thank you, Odin. Ow! Oh, does he need to hit me if he can't throw me? There you go. Round 3. Alright. So, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle to try and take this set back and get the first set in this best three for pay for
Real Odin has mixed it up quite a lot. First round it went really bad, but second round it was very close. He mixed up his strategy a whole lot.
Do you think maybe he needs to start including more lights into his repertoire? Never mind, he will.
Maybe. Looks like he's turned over a new leaf.
And a lot more feints I'm seeing. He's not going to throw out the heavy so judiciously. Oh, unlock tech! Ooh. I love it! Fancy! Gonna unlock, throw the light, and then heavy over the top to get the super armor. That's wonderful to see.
That's high level.
That's funky is what it is.
Goes for the sprint headbutt.
Get a headbutt in response though by Pagan. Pagan's gonna start mounting a bit of a comeback, gets the guard break clean. Gonna give him a good punish, even more punishing attacks. Very aggressive by Pagan. Burns through a decent bit of stamina. Running attack, he's gonna hit the throw. Guaranteed headbutt. And a single headbutt instead, another headbutt. And now it's a game of who can chip faster. Or get hit with the guard break. And the set goes to Pagan. Oh, sorry, the game goes to Pagan. It is 1-0 in this set. Oh, you're gonna switch sides? Nice. Yeah, that's good to see. Because we get our own cameras, but so far the viewer's only seeing your camera angle, Gosley. So yeah, probably a good idea to switch things up a little bit.
Man, that unlock tech, never seen it before. I was very
Yeah,
impressed.
that was really nice. There's some unlock tech in this which has been very controversial. Then there's unlock tech like that which is just swaggy. It's like Kenseis and Valkyries I've seen can do something a bit similar. Valkyries, if they do any kind of dash attacks, can often get punished hard if they get blocked. So instead, they'll deliberately whiff the dash and then go into the second or the second light or whatever they wanted to do. And then Kenseis can do something where they go backwards and swing. Pagan, here we go. Alright, cool. I was gonna say, hang on, we make sure we're on the right team because Gozy wanted to switch perspectives, but here we are. We're all good in the proverbial hood. We're going to be starting game number 2 in this best of 3 set. 1-0 to Pagan Blood. And it is, I believe, still going to be the Warlord mirror. Yes, it will. No change.
No change.
Hopefully, as soon as this loads, I don't believe anyone's running on a potato powered by a hamster. Bearing in mind, we did have to change things around slightly. I'm actually hosting this, and I'm in EU, so that could, of course, affect loading times, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We just wanted to get the game going. But luckily, all that stuff's in the past, and now we can look to the present here. Geo with the second game in this best of 3, going to be preceded by the ritual slaughter of the casters.
Yep.
Man, our KDs are going to plummet after this.
I don't think it actually affects our KDs in custom games. You don't get XP from it, so it shouldn't affect it.
Good point, good point. Right,
Well,
they're all
let's see
good to
now.
go.
Wonder if Reloading
Right.
has thought about going a bit on the defensive. He doesn't seem to block a lot of hits. I don't see Pagan Blood feigning a lot.
There's been a couple of hits thrown in here and there, but Reloading's been throwing more of them.
Yeah.
And it's been
I've seen
okay for the
Pagan
most
get
part.
some very strong combos. Get one strong combo in and that's half his HP. Reloading has to work around, dance around and all that. Like here is a good mix-up.
Catches the guard
Punish
break.
goes in.
Oh, unfortunate. That got
parry.
caught out there. He's going to
Damage.
eat a lot of damage. And he actually catches Flash. No, it was teched. Okay. Zone attack will give a good bit of damage onto Odin's bar. Odin in critical condition. Fantastic dash though by Odin onto Pagan. Pagan got caught. Dodges again, but gets hit with the light. Unfortunate. Pagan goes up 1-0. Threatening to get another 2-0 sweep. We saw one just before. We could be seeing one again. So, do you think, how much can actually really be done, Gio, in a Wall of Match? We talk about all this fancy stuff. We saw some interesting tech. We saw some interesting moves, but a lot of it really comes down to who can just headbutt the best, which isn't a knock on the player. It's more of a knock on the general state of the game.
I think the game definitely, in its current state, rewards people playing very passive and parrying. But the thing with Warlords, they're both very passive characters, so they go for parries and headbutts. But here, some of them are forced to actually attack, which can lead to parries, as we've seen.
Which
It's
is
just
why
a matter who takes the first lead, who takes a big swing and gets parried.
Which is why you see so many characters who are good right now are characters that I can get around those defenses quickly, i.e. Peacekeeper, or can physically bust through them like any character that has a CT maneuver, Warlord, Shugoki, Warden. So that's why you often see those, but this is a Warlord on Warlord, and it's going to be a case of whose skull is thicker, who can throw out the more efficient headbutts, and who can counter those, specifically using zone attack so far from Pagan, doing a good job of it. Both fighters down to half health. Odin very close to critical. One more light attack and he'll be in official critical range. That will be a single overhead. Will seal the deal. Here we go. He's in critical. You've got to be very careful here.
Tries to
Rips
go for
the heady.
Unlock there.
Got it. One guard break, manages to catch the dash backwards. Is going to give him a nice bit of thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening insert song here. And that's going to be the 2-0. Not a full win yet. Pagan's still got to get one more. And that will give him entry to the semis. Let's go ahead and just sprint our way over there. Yeah, I'll probably switch off my Kensei. We'll need to make this a bit quicker. I'll probably switch on to someone who's fast. I think I've got a Rochi, which has a pretty fast kit. What the? Can I fall down, please? There we go. The game wouldn't let me fall down. I was very confused. But luckily, that's over. Here we go. Round 3. Duel. Unfortunately, I can't do the. It's time to do the voice properly. I always stutter on like the 6th D. Speaking of D, good defense currently being deployed by both fighters. Never mind, gonna get
very good comment from Undermined here in the chat. He keeps trying to dodge the headbutt and getting caught with the GB instead. That is true.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
the
you have to just eat the headbutts, honestly. Because if you don't eat it, you're just gonna get punished with a guard break. It's gonna be a lot more damage.
Multiple headbutts off of the feint there by Odin, gonna give a significant damage field. Never mind, the lead's gonna get retaken by Pagan. Gonna get blocked though. Pagan gonna sit back a little bit and judge his next mark. Guard break, he's gonna miss because Odin ran out of range. Headbutt, stab. And now here comes the 50-50 mix-up because of the neutral game. And so far, Pagan gets the better of it. Gets the better of it twice. Guard break, off with your head. That is a clean 2-0. GG. I liked some of the fancy stuff that was being pulled out by Odin, but it was a numbers game, and in this case, the magic number was 50-50. And that's the sucky thing. Maybe if it was not a mirror matchup, because mirror matchups often have those weird quirks, but especially in For Honor, though, Gio. Warden versus Warden is just who... Yeah, Gio said it best. Stronger A-Heg wins.
It's the same with Orochi. Top lights and zones. Who can do it better?
All right, and while we wait for the next match to get us up, Josie, your opinion on that match? Yes, we should probably take a small break before we get our guys in to get the next quarterfinal underway. We still got one more, I believe, before semis begin, so don't go anywhere. This is Overguard, $250 1v1 Duel Masters.
Enemy spot. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back. Now it's time for the next quarterfinal of the day. Gio, who do we have on the block?
Oh, wow, putting me on the spot here.
Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, no. Were you drinking? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll answer the question then.
Well, we have... Yeah, I haven't got... We have Power Up versus Lucas Fiasco.
Yes, Lucas and Power Up both made it this far, gotten through multiple strong contenders. Oh, no, Lucas and Power, you can't be on the same team. You're meant to murder each other. Oh, Pagan's still in the game. Okay. Did we forget to kick? Oh, we forgot to kick Pagan. Hang on. 1 moment. Okay, let's quickly get rid of Pagan, because apparently he didn't want to leave. Sorry, Pagan. Try it again. Minus Pagan. Here we
Looked
go.
like Pagan was going for the cheeky win. We got bots.
I'm sorry, Pagan. I'm not part of the casting team. It's just me, Gio, and Gosley. All nice together. One happy family.
Need to get out the bots. Remake the game.
Oh, come on! Alright, let me fix that. Sorry, lads. This is on me. Yeah, there we go. No bots. Round timer off. I don't know why the bots re-add themselves, but the rest of the settings actually stay the same. Okay, no bots. Good. Here we are. Perfect. We'll be heading in with no bots this time. We don't want any stragglers, human or robot otherwise. That's on my end. I mucked that one up. Right, so power up. I'll go over here. I'll go with Gozy. Gio, you get to stay over there on your own. Don't want to sit next to you. You smell. Right. Here we go. Let's just ready up and get into this. But Lucas, I believe, plays Conqueror, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that Power?
Up plays
That's Power.
Conquer versus True Talent, which is quite interesting, I think.
Yeah, that wasn't a great matchup for True. He was playing Warden. Oh no, Lucas is playing Raider. All right, interesting. But yeah, discussing that match, I haven't played it wrong because I did draw a little bit of controversy. There was Warden, safe to say, against if both players are at the same high level, Conqueror wins every time. But that's more on the fact that the Conqueror explicitly defeats every single thing the Warden can do, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Round 1.
All right.
And Warden doesn't really have a fast enough dodge to get out.
The plaza up top. Where? Yeah, we'll do the plaza up top. Where I am. If everyone would kindly ascend to the top of the buildings, we'll set out up here. It's a nice area. You got a decent bit of cover. There is some environmental kills, but it's better than, say, the top of the tower, where it's literally just a hallway that you could be thrown off of. Hello, murder the Orochi, please. Oh, actually, it's 2 weaves in the PC. Bye. We're letting Gio pad his KD? Come on. Gosley, we should let them kill us. We don't want to give Gio a pad KD. But there we go. Enough jokes and fooling around. Round 1. Fight. Starts with the shield bash, and this is going to be an incredibly tough matchup for Lucas initially in the feeling out stage, but there is that available, and he gets the immediate counter. Okay, I was about to finish my sentence, but looks like that was just demonstrated for us. It is going to be a tough matchup, unless you get the dash to the side, then the guard break. That's one way of absolutely getting around the Conqueror. It's a lot of the time, Gio, I feel this true difficulty coming against Conqueror if you're wanting to go around the side of him and dash is a strike, because he can still block. But of course, that block doesn't extend to counter guard breaking.
That's nuts. Yeah, this goes. I bet now that he's gotten clipped once, power up will think about his surroundings.
Yeah, he has to be very careful. He could try and manipulate things and go into maybe the tree a bit more, or lean into it, try and keep it as an area just to wall bash Lucas off of constantly. Oh, okay, that looked like maybe some kind of issue. Maybe he de-locked by mistake or something. Maybe he had to control the desync. Ooh, this is interesting. So, power is half health. 50-50, he does not parry. Lucas is able to get the successful hits. Throws him into the wall, guaranteed heavy attack. And that's going to be no skull for him.
That was a clean sweep. That was interesting.
No sweep just yet. We still need one more game. Or still one more.
Round 3.
Way! Shout out to Clicker and Dubs. Alright, let's head back upstairs and commence with the ritual murder, and then we'll begin. For those of you who are joining us from For Glory, this is the recovering network. Okay, so... Well, can we blame For Glory for that one? The host broke the game? Is that a thing we can do? Right, we'll get him back in. Well, first, we're gonna back out of the game. We're gonna quit the group, and then we are gonna get him back in because I don't believe he can join in progress. So we're gonna redo it. It's currently 2-0 to Lucas. So we'll do one more duel, and then we'll actually reset it properly. All right. So wait. Oh, everyone got kicked out. Son of a. Okay, yeah. So Uplay's been having a bit of a fit today, so we're having to work around that. Gozy, I'll invite you. Then could you get everyone back in? That'd be wonderful. But yeah, while you're doing that, Geo, seeing those first two, you would think initially that Conqueror would have the massive advantage, but Lucas has been doing a damn good job playing around that.
Yeah, it was very impressive. I think that was his initial strategy, honestly. Just going for the cliff.
Yeah, just bait the charge and then throw him off the cliff. What happens then if Lucas decides to be a little bit more cautious and stay away? I want to see maybe a little bit of shenanigans to do with the wall bangs, but at the same time, it's going to be very hard to do when your actual method for doing that outside of a throw can be countered with a guard break of the Raider's own.
Yep.
Who are we missing?
Raider honestly shouldn't have played.
We're waiting on Lucas. All right, so I believe there is a certain grace period that's allowed before he gets back in. So we'll give it a little bit. I think it's like 5-10 minutes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, until a DQ is issued. It's unfortunate if he was to be DQ'd for getting disconnected, but of course we have to keep the tournament moving. So that has to happen. So I think we'll cut to a small break and actually get this fully finished out, and then we'll get Lucas in as fast as possible. Don't go anywhere. This is the Overguard 1v1 Duel Masters.
Alright guys, that was We Are Striatum. Make sure to go to wearestriatum.com to submit clips. They are looking for clips for Honor, for various video games. I believe they do Destiny, they do For Honor, they do Overwatch, and if you want to submit clips and see yourself in a montage kind of like the one you just saw on screen, go to wearestriatum.com and click the link that says Submit Clips. You won't be charged, it's all free. And you can be featured in their Dose video, which they do weekly. It's a community montage video that they do for free. So make sure to go check them out, guys. wearestriatum.com. I'm going to bring you back in here to the rest of the guys right now. So, Verb, it is back to you, sir.
Hello there. Thank you very much. So we are currently, for those of you wondering what's going on, we are waiting on Lucas to get back in. He has about 5-6 minutes left before DQ. It'll be unfortunate for him to go. We should check to see if he's actually online. I don't have as a friend. Ghostly, that's on you. Ghostly, you tell me in my ear. He's not online yet. Okay. So we've got a little bit of time to burn then, Geo. So let's forward think a little bit. Let's visualize. So it's a Conqueror Raider matchup. Assuming there's no switch, Lucas has been doing quite well. He was actually in the lead before he disconnected or his computer died. Do you think that maybe we'll see the switch from the Conqueror by power afterwards, or do you think he'll stay and try and be a little bit more cautious with the amount of shield bashes he throws out?
I think he'll stay and swap out his tactic a bit. Like, you can play Conqueror 2 stealth. You can do shield bashes, and you can play extremely turtle and go for parries. So I don't know if he's gonna different back to a very turtley playstyle, throwing out a bunch of feints, maybe an occasional shield bash. It'll be interesting to see. I would personally have maybe switch to a PK, since Raider can't handle PK very well.
Yeah, Raider right now, I believe it's still in dispute, but for the most part, it's accepted that there is some differences with the guard break stuff. Guard break speeds, the guarding speeds, I should say. No, there's not guard break differences, but in terms of the speed of switching guards, Raider is on the lower end of things, or that there is a little bit of shenanigans to do with that. A lot of things in general in For Honor are in shenanigans. I think one of the latest topics, actually, which was up for debate, was the whole, do you dash into the Valkyrie sweep or not dash into Valkyrie sweep? This is a lot of things I'm hoping that Ubisoft gets around to cleaning up and patching. I believe we just had the Conqueror visual stuff, Geo, that was popularized by Legion Unchained and a couple of the Conqueror mains. That was taken out in the latest patch, I believe. The 1.4 patch, I believe it's called.
Well, I haven't seen that patch yet, actually.
1.4. Oh, yeah, 1.4. It's actually in-game. The patch notes, it's included the visual stuff for Conqueror, so I believe that was taken out. Although, to be fair, we also believed that there was some stuff with, what do you call it? The Shugoki that was cleaned up, but there is occasional instances where that can still happen. The Shugoki double hit feints, the double phantom hit, if you remember that a little while back.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That was funny. Funnily bad.
Yeah, and for those of you saying you can do the flicker fainting with the Conqueror, yeah, he can't hit B, but he can still do stuff. That is a thing. Calm your horses, skilled soldier. I see you. But yeah, it's like, I play a decent bit of Conqueror on the side. Not to this level, no, I'd get dumpstered easily. But yeah, he can. Conqueror can technically feint. It's not a proper feint, but it's something.
Yep.
Oh, Lucas is in. Good. We were almost at DQ time. I would have actually been really sad to see this match get flung out. That would have been really sad. Because Lucas was actually in the lead. Yeah, 2-0 he was. Yeah, it was 2-0 in the first game. Right.
Yep.
Here we are. Lucas should be getting back in momentarily. He's got about 2 minutes left, I believe, on the clock. And then we'll be going from there. Because other matches are waiting, we don't want to delay for too long. Alright, apparently the game is loading, so he's going to be up nice and quick. Something to ask you, Gio. So the maps are random, and we play on them for the whole set. We were playing on Tower Bridge, and we'll put it back on there because that was the map. Do you think that particular area of the map that we chose actually favors Raider or Conqueror in terms of their style? I mean, obviously there are the areas where you could be thrown off, but there's less areas to be thrown off behind the tree than there are in front of the tree.
Well, yeah, that is true.
What do you say, Gio? Ah, okay. Sorry, could you say that again, Golsey? The microphones went a little bit funny. So we got an announcement about the finals.
Yeah, so if you played a quarterfinal match already and you're waiting for your semifinal match, please wait. It will be on stream. We will be going into that just as soon as we get done with, I think, the next match.
I think Gozy was trying to get his mic set up, but I heard him right. Yeah, so, okay, so what happened... You know, for the few players out there who are still waiting, I apologize, but, you know, that's how tournaments go. But, you know, we'll get to your match as soon as we can. You know, and then the semis will go pretty quick, and then before you know it, we'll be right at the finals.
Shout out to Vegas coming in with the save there. Unfortunately, Golsey, I believe, had a slight issue with the mics. Oh, okay. You can't actually hear you, but you... Okay, that's unfortunate. So we'll have two people. Okay, so apologies, ladies and gents. We actually had two voices on stream there for a moment. There's a slight technical mix-up. We did slightly warn you, but I believe we should be all good to go in a moment. Is Lucas in yet? Golsey, please tell me in my ear. there is going to be a DQ point in a couple of minutes or so. I think we probably just...
He is messaging me saying he needs an invite. So he is up and ready to go.
Yes, here we go. All right, let's just go. Enough stalling. Okay, so elimination. It is 2-1 in the set, so we'll just make this a single round because it is... Oh, no, it's not a single round. It's 2-0. What am I saying? No time limit. Gear stats, no bots. It was normal renown. Keep revenge. Get rid of boost and radar. Everything should be good. And map selection, tower ruin. We do apologize for some of the... oh, come on, it just exited out. What are you doing, For Honor? We do apologize for some of the technical hitches, ladies and gents. This is the first tournament that on PC that Overguard's running for Honor, and For Honor isn't in the greatest state in terms of its spectator, so there are bound to be some finagles. We do apologize, but hopefully this should be fixed in a moment as soon as I get my act together and actually get this game set up properly. Here we go, gear stats off, no time limit, best of 5, and map selection is Tower Bridge at dusk. Begin. Yes, here we go, we're finally back in Geo.
Yep, finally back.
Let's get the team set up momentarily. Lucas, Geo, all good, and start. Hit the Orochi, same area as before. And yeah, remember, we've got to tell the actual people in game as well what the status of it is.
So for those curious, also the next matchups, look in the bottom left-hand corner of the stream. You will see the next matches to be played. So just so y'all know.
That's handy. Everyone loves that. You'll actually be able to see what's coming up next. But let's focus on the present for now. It's 2-0 to Lucas. Power is going to need to come on back. It won't actually say in-game what the score is, but we'll keep you actually informed of it. Finally, we're able to get in. Probably say same arena as well. Okay. Fires efficiently finally put out. Luckily, we didn't have a DQ. It was just before the 10-minute time limit. So we're going to be in...
That would have been pretty bad for Lucas.
That would have been gut-wrenching.
Dude. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're doing well, and because my PC broke. That would just... I'm going to use my one designated swear for the stream. That would have been a kick in the balls. That would have just been the actual worst. I know I would have been furious if I was in that situation, but luckily, we're not. We're just going to be waiting for the casters to get thrown off a cliff, and then we'll be actually going into, or at least resuming the set. Alright, just getting thrown off. Time. Lovely. Round 3. Fight. So bear in mind, in the orange will be Lucas, in the blue, power up. It's 2-0 to Lucas. Ignore the readout in the top right of the in-game screen. We'll have it displayed for you correctly on the overlay provided to us. Good.
Looks like power up's definitely switching up his style, going very defensive here. Is that a misplay?
No, he's going to get the guaranteed damage. Going to be boosted as well. Oh, there's some spikes there if he's not careful. Power-up's out of stamina. This is exactly what you don't want to be against a Raider. But at the same time, the Raider's out of stamina too, so it's going to be really hard to do anything without putting yourself out of stamina.
Oh, power-up realized there's spikes behind him that he can get flung into.
That ladder as well, you can kind of get thrown off one of the sides of it. It's a bit glitchy, but it can happen. Power, keeping a solid defense, and he's going to hit the guard breaker to give him a lot of damage.
First shield bash for this round.
Bear in mind, the Conqueror can actually get a kill with 1 bar, with 1 heavy by doing an unlock tech, I believe. It was actually done to me actually before the show, so do keep that in mind. He can finish. Oh, he goes for the raw overhead! Very risky. This isn't going to pay off. Doesn't go into the spikes, but he eats a ginormous amount of damage off that overhead. Viking Raider does so much damage on the overhead, but he's out of stamina now, and Rap is on the attack.
They're just going for cheeky hits when out of stamina, not improving his situation. They're both out of stamina. Lucas is full now, and that's game 1.
Yep. Game 1 to Lucas. I'll back us out. Yeah, now that we've actually sorted this mess out, we can go back into just the solid format. Quit to main menu, quit the group. Please bring the group with us, and we don't have to bloody reassemble again. That would be the worst. Because, yeah, it'll be just simply just a remake. Ah, I've got to take For Honor. Why? Alright, we can get this done quickly. We actually have the format down pat. I'll get you in, and then you get everyone else in, Gosley. Right, so it is 1-0 to Lucas. Lucas with the adaptation, not panicking while our stamina, keeping things nice and calm, is able to get it in. Eventually, I'll get my fellow lovely co-caster in. Where are you? I've lost you on the friends list. Where have you gone, Gio? You got Gio? All right.
Right here, hiding.
Don't hide. We need you on the stream, goddammit. All right, map selection. Game mode, elimination. Here we are, Tower Ruin, no bots, no time limit, no gear stats, final destination, no, not lever. No boost, no radar, no feats, and go. Right, we're back on track. Right, let's just get everything set up. Lucas goes on the team, Power Up goes on the other team, and then Gosley go somewhere. Start the match. Here we go. Right. Going back in, same place as always. Raider Conqueror is one of those strange matchups where stamina management is almost more important than actual chip damage and health management, because both characters can do silly things based on stamina manipulation.
Valk.
Never mind. Well, okay, that actually changes the dynamic massively. Now we're going to be looking at more.
Well, for Raider.
Yeah, it's going to be 50-50 Trick City. Although if Lucas is able to block well against the dash attacks, that's free guard break every time.
Round 1.
Something to keep in mind as we get set up here. Those dashes can be blocked, and if they're blocked, guaranteed guard break. Up and up the tower we go. Many a time we've fallen off there. Hello. Bye. Side note, is there any... I can understand the headbutt. Most Valkyries I've seen these days don't do the charged headbutt. They just go for the normal one instead. I wonder why. I'll need to actually ask one. But we're moving into game here. Finally, it is round 1. Fight. 1-0 to Lucas.
And the sweep, straight up the map.
Yeah, this is 50-50 City. Or it's more like 33-33-33, but Power Up gonna be keeping a more calm approach. He's gonna maybe to play a little bit of mind games here, Gio. Nice use. Oh, beautiful guard break. Weaves it in between the attacks. Gonna give himself not too big of a punish. Fantastic dodge. Gonna ram into the wall. He maybe could have done the back throw instead to get more damage. Unfortunately, he isn't able to block the heavy. He's able to get it out of town. Gotta be extremely careful if Power Up is able to nail 2 attacks, 2 lights. That's pretty much a guaranteed sweep, apart from a small area to actually dodge away.
Yep, those lights are damn fast as well.
Oh, that was ballsy. I'll give Lucas all the credit for trying, but unfortunately, raw unblockable is at a high risk of getting parried.
Yep. Gotta give it props to Power Up though, switching up his strategy, very big. Went from doing a lot of shield bash to playing very passive now, even now with the character switch.
And it's that full guard dash, which is super handy against Raider as well. Because if he tries to go for any feint shenanigans, if he doesn't feint or does feint using the stunning tap of a heavy, the all block he's going to eat it anyway. So that's another element to consider for Lucas as he fights Power Up.
That is very true.
Here we go. Round 2. Fight. Starts with the 10 2 lights. Only gets 1.
Didn't go for sweep.
No, he's going to go for that instead. Dash. Sweep is successful. Oh, no. He's out of stamina. He's out of stamina. This is bad. Oh, no. What? He could have stepped forward and got a free... Okay. He got some... He's getting good stuff off it. He's got, you know, power up down to 1 bar off 2 attacks, so no harm in complaining. He may have gone a bit wacky early on. We've had both examples of it going bad and going good. Oh. Power up. Gonna have to be very careful. He doesn't get guard broken into the tree. Soft feints!
That was not...
Oh! Shout out to the guard break soft feint. Wow. I've seen many a guard break feint now. You know, Nabushi's do it quite a fair bit. We've seen Shigoki. You know, that was quite a controversial one recently. Guard break feint into Demon's Embrace. But I've never seen Raider do that before. That was rather punishing. Ow, don't hit me. Stop it. But yeah, bloody hell. That is... I'm looking forward to seeing what Ubisoft's response is to the whole soft feint shenanigans stuff. If it's tech, or is it a bug, or is it a feature? If something like that does get implemented in, that's definitely going to help with breaking the turtle meta, which is something we direly need right now.
Yep. We just profit way too much from just turtling up in games.
Off you go. Round 3. Right. Oh, holy glitch, man. There we go. Alright. Text glitch is fixed. Actually, he's gonna feint that. Gets the guard break.
Feint.
Sweep. Can do a good bit of damage. 1/3 of the life taken off Lucas. Are gonna be playing this more passively. Probably for the best. He doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with a Raider and mess it up because you're gonna get heavy to the face. Another sweep. Power up with this more footsie-esque play really starting to pay off. Goes back, finds his distance, goes in. Unfortunately, though, speaking of distance,
this is gonna hurt.
Huge distance covered by the guard break leads into massive damage. Lucas is now officially in the lead in terms of the health department. Now it's going to be almost equal. Gets dodged. Not a kill. So close, but not a kill. Power up gets the sweep. He's going to get the free overhead heavy.
Isn't looking good. Ooh.
And the unlock to make it go faster. That is going to be 2-1 in favor of Lucas.
Round 4.
As we get further and further into the tournament, you'll start seeing some of the more wacky stuff get pulled out. We saw last match Odin pull out that weird sort of attack backwards and forward stuff, which worked out quite nicely. Now we're seeing the unlock stuff being pulled out, which is something you'll see more and more as people get more adept at it. But there is still kind of a small... This is a tournament setting, so you're playing to win, but there is still sort of that small zeitgeist of, like, should you do it or not? But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a tournament. It's not banned to do it.
You gotta do what you gotta do to win. It's like people playing peacekeepers. Just... Zone.
Speaking of zones, Power Up hasn't been doing too many zones. You won't see Valkyries do a lot of zones compared to the roster, characters in the roster. Oh! Unlocked, unblockable zone by Lucas nets him a lot of damage. He's going to get even more of a with the guard break going into the wall. Parried. Throw. He's able to hit him because he's out of stamina. And here comes the mix-ups. Gotta love the optimizations. He feints the guard break again. Same thing. Feints it, heavy left, hits. 2-0. Right. Okay, with that is going to be Lucas moving on to the next round. I believe if I refresh the brackets, although with Battlefire this may take a little while, I believe that we've either got one more quarterfinal or we are moving on to semis, Geo. Okay, we have one more quarterfinal, I'm told, so...
It's one more quarterfinal.
Who is it, Geo?
It is Praise the Salt and versus Sword Speaker.
Ah, okay. Sword Speaker made the run through a couple of people. Let me find him. On the... Actually, no, first. You find him for us and tell us who he run through while I make the match. Let's see. Mode elimination. I can't wait till we get spectator. That's going to be a wonderful thing. Here we are. People are getting into match, getting ready to go. momentarily. Looks like the Shard's going to be the map of choice from the game. We'll call the arena. We'll say it's in the... do you want to... Actually, do you want to do it... we'll give you the choice, Gio. Do you want to do it at C on that big platform, or do you want to do it maybe at A?
Let's do it after C. Sounds
We'll go for
good.
C. We'll go for the big, wide open area. Righto, make sure I get rid of the bots and the gear stats and put the infant timer on. Wait, why did I start? What am I doing? I thought we had everyone in. Whoops! My bad. Okay, we're still waiting on one more person. We are waiting on Praise the Salt to be added in. Alright. Praise the Salt has been invited, so he should be in a moment. Oh, we lost Sword Speaker. Oh, we lost Sword Speaker. We'll need to get him back in. I'm not sure why he left. Maybe he disconnected or something. Hopefully not. We don't want another repeat. What? Sword Speaker? Okay, ladies and gents, we're finding out what's going on. Apparently, Sword Speaker might have left to do another tourney. Maybe. We're not sure. We're going to find out. Hopefully that's not the case. There have been a couple people today who have been DQ'd because they tried to play in the Invitational that's happening on and also at the same time. Yeah, unfortunately that happened. That's the downside. Yeah, if you can get through your matches fast, then sure, you can do 2. But that's the risk. If you go too long, you get DQ'd. So hopefully we don't have a DQ or anything nonsensical like that, and hopefully we don't have too many breaks. Oh, Sword Speaker is apparently offline, so I'm hoping he didn't crash.
Well, let's move on to the next match. If he doesn't show up within 10 minutes, we'll have to move his opponent forward 1, and then we can just do the rest of the matches.
Vegas there, laying down the law for the stream. So I believe next match is semis Melvin Blood Pagan.
Yep.
All right, so let's tell Salt what's going on. All right, you already told Salt. Okay, so let's kick him out of the group and get Melvin in. Or unless they're already playing. I don't believe Melvin and Pagan are playing. They should be. All right, let's kick Salt for the group. Let's get them in. I'm hoping that Sword Speaker doesn't get DQ'd. DQ's the worst.
Yep, working all the way up to quarters and then to get DQ'd. It's pretty bad.
Do I have Melvin on my friends list? I think I do. Never mind, he been invited. Oh yeah, if someone invited, they would get removed off the invite list. There we go, Pagan and Melvin. I'll get the game set up momentarily. Elimination. Map selection, we'll do it random. It's the forest. Now, round timer off, gear stats off, bots off, all that wacky fun stuff. But from what we've seen from these two guys, are you predicting maybe any changing characters, Gio, or do you think they're going to stick with their guns?
I think Pagan's going to stick with his Warlord. His parries are damn impressive with those sidestepping the other Warlord's headbutts into guard breaks. Warlord is a strong pick regardless what he's facing, so I don't see Pagan have any reason for a switch.
Right. Pagan, we're gonna wait for Pagan to join the other team. He can't fight with Melvin, he's meant to fight against him. Go to the other WC real fast. Ah, bloody hell! Really? Now's the time? Now is no... Come on! Guys! Now is not the time to go to the toilet. Okay, yeah, Melvin and Pagan have both gone to the toilet just before we start. I wish I had the car so I could turn the car around. You're meant to go before you start. Okay, we'll allow it because I don't want to have another bloody break because I don't believe we have the other semi-final match up. We're still waiting on what's going on with Sword Speaker, so hopefully that was just a disconnect or something shenanigans with Uplay.
Yep.
Well, I guess we can take this moment, I guess, to talk to the chat. So yeah, guys, we do have a Discord. I'm going to get the link in the chat here for you momentarily for our Discord. Join up, hang out, let us know what we can do different, what we can do better. you know, this is our first ever PC tournament for For Honor. We do have lots of experience with Overwatch, but still trying to get this For Honor thing down. So if you have any suggestions for the next tournament regarding rules, I know there were a few people out there who said, you know, no to revenge and, you know, maybe do double elim. So anything like that, we take, you know, we take all of your suggestions into consideration, and you know, we like to have conversations with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and post that link in here for you, and I hope to see you there.
Okay, so we are going to be doing this semi-final, and then we're going to go back to the quarters to get Sword Speaker on stream, get that match going. Hopefully we can do that as soon as Melvin and Blum and Pagan get back. I believe in this situation, hypothetically, if they don't get back in time, this is just going to be a straight double DQ, but that shouldn't be the case. I really don't want to bloody wait too long. This is kind of getting a bit silly. All right, right. So Melvin's back. We just gotta wait on Pagan. Thank you for your help, Vegas. You are echoing. Okay, we'll just wait for Pagan, and then we will begin. We'll give him 5 minutes. Oh, he's back. Okay, good. Gonna put himself on the other team, or can I just hit start? I think, yeah, he gets put there automatically. Yeah, this is best of 3, Melvin. Of 2 games. Each game is a best of 5. Finally, we are in. Pagan's going to be sticking with his Warlord. Melvin's going to be going with his Warlord as well. Looks like we're going to be seeing a on-stream run back of the double Warlord matchup. Tell me, Gio, how much do you like headbutts?
Yeah, I love it. I hope
I can sense the ire in your voice when that sentence.
Somewhere we can get some environmental kills.
Round 1.
Because this is gonna be an open field, it's gonna be a bit gruesome.
So we're going to be getting everyone in position. Platform, will, arena. Is this a platform? I mean, it's not really. It's more of a sort of a temple thing. I don't know. What's the... Actually, it's a temple. There's a statue here. We'll call it a temple.
Yeah, this map is known to have some dodgy FPS in brawls.
Yeah, I probably should have changed it, but it was random and I selected it, so we'll just roll with it for now. If there's too many complaints, maybe we'll switch after one of the games gets won. Round 1. But let's worry about that later on. First, we've actually got to get through the game. It's going to be the start of it. It's 0-0. Pagan Blood versus Melvin. Both of them playing cautious to start off with. Both of them are going to have to be worrying about the chip damage via headbutts. And to an extent, I'd say, Gio, you mentioned it earlier on, you're going to have to use your health bar as almost like a resource for tanking headbutts. Although...
No cliff! Missed lethal with the cliff. And
yeah.
Pagan gone for the cliff. There we go, boys.
Well, you said you wanted to see environmental kills off the headbutts. Bob's your uncle right there.
Yep, there it is.
Round 2.
That is 1-0 to Pagan.
Must feel so bad for Melvin though, because he could have gotten that environmental kill, but went for a heavy overhead instead. So that was a big blunder on his part.
And especially in this part of the map where one entire side of it is a giant death trap with these 2 specific characters who are like the best in the game at ring outs. You know, they have Raider Charge minus the stun at the end, but it's omnidirectional. Actually capitalizing on a guard break hit by taking someone off of the map is absolutely mandatory. Fade into headbutt, gonna start off strong.
Headbutt.
Oh, the parry gonna give a lot of damage off that light. Light counted off light, bear in mind, the Conqueror's lights do have a superior block at the start of it. That is a small element of the kit, but
no mercy. Gone full aggressive.
Zone gonna get blocked though. Pagan's not taking it lying down. He's actually gonna be taking it with many headbutts. Another headbutt, and that's gonna get it
again.
Yeah.
He
Melvin's
came back
been
strong
using
after
a
that
lot.
cliff. He got angry, got cliffed and said, no honor, GG. Come back strong.
Round 3.
Yeah, and that kind of shot up the backside. You know, there is a little bit of a, oi, what the hell was that when you get ringed out? So maybe Melvin's gonna start going with, well, actually both players are definitely gonna be wary of positioning now more than ever. And, like, any parry in this part of this area is going to be resulting in a ring out, pretty much guaranteed, unless they're right at the entrance. Because there isn't gear stats on. If their gear stats were, they could do it from approximately halfway around the map, give or take. Was that your body flying just there? I think that was your body just there go flying. Never mind. We'll not worry about physics defying. Round 3, here we go. Headbutt starter, parry by Melvin. Gonna get parried himself by Pagan, and he's gonna drop Melvin below stamina. He's gonna recharge it pretty fast though, because the charge did miss, unfortunately. Guard break though, gonna do great damage. The light is gonna connect with the headbutt, gonna stop that. And a parry again! Look at the damage!
Pagan not looking too good here.
Great damage off of the guard break. And that's 2-1 to Melvin. It's surprising in this particular mirror matchup how frequent guard breaks actually get through, because you're so concerned with the headbutt. You want to try and dash back. If it's just a raw guard break, sometimes that will be enough to catch you on the backdash.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, how many times, Gio, today have we seen that?
Way too much. I think it's people just getting a bit too nervous and jumping left and right. Getting caught off by it.
I know I'm absolutely guilty of that against Warlords, just diving everywhere and then getting guard break to absolute infinity.
It's just the fear of getting headbutted, so... Part of Warlord tech, as you can say, I guess.
Pagan and Melvin squaring off. It's going to be the neutral game to start with. Both of these guys are going to be sizing each other out, want to figure out what the intent of the opposing fighter is. Headbutt is going to be first blood, going to Pagan. Feint again, same maneuver by Melvin. Oh, that's a very unfortunate.
Cliff.
Maybe no cliff. He's going to keep it honorable. All right. Again, the whiff. Pagan can't be whiffing these guard breaks against another Warlord.
What's this Pagan spaghetti like? Can't do this.
Wow, he didn't feint it that time. He mixed it up and it worked. 1-0. Melvin's on fire right now.
Yep.
And that's surprising. Pagan was doing bloody well in his matchup that we saw a little while ago. So Pagan may need to, I would say, get a little bit more aggressive, but more importantly, get aggressive in a way which doesn't rely on a lot of dashing to the sides and backwards. He's going to have to be a lot more reactive, but that's also a lot more risky.
Yeah, versus those feints can prove very deadly.
Yeah, Melvin's been loving these feints.
Pagan's in a pickle here.
Do you think Pagan should mix a couple of feints of his own?
Definitely. Because Melvin was not too bad on those parries. Got off some decent parries and did some big damage.
Right.
So Pagan should try and feint more. I'm not too sure what's his strategy gonna be. I'm quite unsure of what to actually do myself if I'm in his shoes.
This isn't like a Warden versus Warden matchup where there's a lot of intricacies to whether you go for the cancel of the Miserum or if you want to let it slide or do zone. There's less in terms of like a flowchart of options and more in terms of prediction and a lot of reaction time based stuff for Warlord versus Warlord. A lot of it comes down to who can dodge the other person's headbutt better, right?
Yep. We saw in the earlier matchup with Pagan, he dodged every headbutt and capitalized with a guard break, but he seems not to be able to do that now.
We're off to our deaths. We're off to our deaths. Off to the deaths we go. I'll see you down there, Grozzy. Actually, don't look down there. The body's glitching out. Don't RP walk at me, Melvin. Just murder me. There we go. Round 1. 1-0 to Melvin in the set. Both of these guys gonna maybe revise their strategy a bit, like you said. Zone attack used by Melvin immediately. Lights will trade. Chip damage on both characters. A lot more of a passive start here, Gio.
Yeah. I guess they're just... I think Pagan is just want to go for the cliff. He's had enough of these.
Oh. He's gonna go for the light. Gets the heavy as well. Down a half for Melvin. Out of range to go for the headbutt, so he delays the light attack input. He's going to get himself a light instead. Speaking of which, light for Melvin. Melvin, good dash, and he gets the parry. That's going to be a lot of damage off the side heavy. That's the key for Melvin here. He's been exploiting these parries to the extreme, and that's going to give him, alongside a well-timed guard break, the victory in this round and the head of the enemy.
That's pretty damn good. I'm not too sure why, when they're parrying, they don't go for the cliff. Are they too far away? I'm pretty sure they could go for the cliff. Maybe they're just enjoying their clash so much they don't want to clip each other.
Yeah, you'd think they'd want to go for the cliff, because I believe that is within throw range. I think it's about to either the door or just after the door, where you're out of range for the ledge. But yeah, like you said, maybe they're just enjoying it.
Wow.
Round 2.
Enjoyment for over $250 Lego, I think.
Yeah, there is enjoyment to an extent, but yeah, of course, you want that share of the 250. So eventually you are going to have to try and get a W either way. So far, it's looking in favor of Melvin. He is 1-0 in the set. Yeah, he's going to get hit instead. Headbutts galore from Melvin. 2 headbutts, going to get hit with a guard break, punished for backdashing. Ooh, that was a bit funky. There was an attempt at the zone attack. Pagan gets punished with the guard break just as it's starting up. Parry! That's going to be a big damage punish off that by Melvin. Lights for days. Feints for days. Headbutts for days.
Must feel bad for Pagan. He always falls for the feint into headbutt. It's a very strong move.
Because it's been evidence that Melvin has shown he's willing to let it fly, and he got a round off it. So it really just sucks for Pagan right now. He is being aggressed on rather heavily. Maybe he can start getting aggressive on his own, but at the same time, he's getting backdashed quite a fair bit. It feels like Melvin knows this matchup better. Hi, Melvin. Nice to see you. Bye. I'll see you down there,
Pagan
Gio.
just needs to suck it up and go for the cliff. This isn't looking good for him. He can't duke it out.
Melvin and Pagan both squaring off at each other, figuring out what they want to do. Pagan closing the distance. Zone attack by Melvin is going to be blocked. Feint attempt, but it's parried! Oh dear. Now, those parries by Melvin, not a single... I think only 1 or 2 have been done by Pagan in response. Maybe that's what's giving a little bit of food for thought for Pagan to actually get a little bit more aggressive here.
Yeah.
Roar overhead is going to connect. Gonna feint that into a headbutt though. Melvin getting a little bit of revenge. Guard break attempted to get a light hit. Lock. Both players extremely good at cancelling out any attempt at a parry or a heavy attack to block within reaction time. Gets punished though. Pagan is gonna eat a sword to the face. That's 2-0, I believe.
That's game. That's the Pagan spaghetti being served.
Melvin is going on to the grand finals. And now, let's actually not tarry a little bit. Let's not even cut to break because we need to get the next match underway. It is meant to be the Sword Singer 1, so let's kick these guys out. Make sure I do that and not have them tag along. Pagan has a history of that. Here we are. Right, Gauzy, I will ask you, my invisible friend, to get them in, or unheard friend to get those guys in. So let's have a look at the brackets. So I'm going to be honest. My knowledge on every single player isn't too great. I'm perfectly willing to acknowledge that. Lucas, I believe, plays a... plays the Salt.
Kensei.
He plays Kensei. Ooh.
Well, Lucas is
excited.
Main Kensei player, but
when we first booted the match up, he was playing Raider.
Yep. Obviously, you can't play Kensei in a tournament. He's, quite frankly, very bottom tier, and
that makes me sad as a Kensei main to hear, but it's true. That makes me really sad.
Like, what can you do when you're facing off a player who has a static block top? You can't do anything without getting parried.
All of the Kensei stuff works on making you buy in. Alright, so we've got Praise Assault and we just need Sword Speaker in. But yeah, as we were saying, Kensei is all about the mix-up in terms of feints. And like going, oh, am I going this way? Am I going that way? Am I going this way? Am I going that way? You know, all fancy. But then it's like that one scene from Indiana Jones where the dude with the sword's getting all fancy, like, yeah, what am I going to do? I'm going to be all so good. You just pull out a gun and shoot him. Or in this case, you just block.
Yeah.
It's like, what does the Kensei do in that case? It's like, I can't get through. You can start exploiting a lot of range stuff. His left light is slow, but has deceptive distance. It kind of slides a bit. Kensei's got probably some grease on his feet. He can actually slide a lot of distance. And there's some stuff you can do with feinting top to cut half the animation off the light immediately if you feint it. But yeah, the matchup is just so hard for Kensei in general, which is why you rarely ever see... You see a couple of Nobushis because of the bleed mechanic, but for the most part, you never see Kensei in top 16, let alone top 8.
Yep, that is true. I'm just waiting for Lucas to make it to the grand finals and pull out the Kensei and shock the world.
Gozy, can I get an update from you? Where's Sword Speaker? Oh, his mic's muted. Oh, he's probably talking on screen right now, I believe. But, either way. Oh, there you go. He's won his way in. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. So, we're gonna just... Alright, guys, Sword Speaker's on the way, so we're gonna shut the hell up. We're gonna show you... We're gonna sell out for a little bit, and then hopefully we'll get Sword Speaker in.
Enemy spot.
Welcome back, everyone. Pleasure to see you all. We're going to give it a few more minutes. We don't want to delay the tournament any longer than it already is. Alright, Sword Speaker's coming in right now. He got the invite finally. We've had a lot of problems today. This is the first PC tournament Overguards run, and we've had a lot of people to register, over 250, I believe, so apologies for some of the teething issues. We're finally in, though, and with that, we're in. Here we go. I'm just going to get the game set up. We'll random the map. It was, survey says, not high fort because that's bugged. We'll go to Sanctuary Bridge. Why not? I'll select that one. Anything particular that sticks out to you, Gio, in terms of Sanctuary Bridge?
I'm not sure. I have to see the map, honestly. I'm so bad at the actual map names.
Alright. Almost done with setting up the match. Feet cooldown, no renown. Map selection. Please stay on Sanctuary Bridge. For some reason, the map just kept getting cancelled out. Let me just double check the rules. Yeah, no time limit, please. Best of 5. And begin. Lovely! This is going to be the quarterfinal match. We've gone back a little bit because Sword Speaker was having some issues. Praise Assault versus Sword Speaker. Let's get everyone in. We'll say Battle Arena. We'll have the Battle Arena be one of the actual capture points, because that'll be a more tight-in environment. We've had a lot of open environments so far, so we'll switch it up a little bit and have some more close-in ones. Yeah, I think we've only had one area that's been sort of relatively close, and everything else has been rather large, so I think we'll switch that up. Sounds nice. Is that yeah, Praise the Soul's going to be pulling out a Shugoki.
And gear scores on.
Oh, for God's. Okay, that's on me. Okay, GS. Okay. Okay, so I may have forgotten to turn the gear saw off. I double checked and I swore it was off, but it turns out it's not. That's completely on me. I'll fix that now. Hopefully it doesn't split us up. Let's get Praise Assault back in because he did leave. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay, elimination. Oh, it probably, when the map switched out, it reset it. That can happen occasionally. Best of 5. But yeah, Shugoki versus Warlord. Initial opinions, Gio, on that matchup. That isn't just sprint versus headbutt.
Well, I think the Shugoki was gonna catch the Warlord off guard, but since he messed it up, that surprise is gone now. But yeah, Shugoki
well, no, that's
is
fairly well
be...
known at this point. I haven't just revealed some secret tech, goddammit.
I think maybe you have.
Oh my god, right, there we go. Everything's double correct, I made sure.
Warlord. It's gonna be a pretty damn interesting game.
Yeah, there
if you
is
don't
the
know
whole
Shugoki flinch timers, it's quite... You're gonna get wailed on. Because Shugoki does some real damage.
Here we are. I wondered why I saw the gear stats on for a moment there. I swear they were off. But here we are, going to be moving into Sanctuary Bridge in a moment. We'll get the designated arena set up shortly, and then we'll actually begin. Map choice, or the size of the area you fight in, can be a big thing for Shugoki. If it's a nice and tight area, he can sometimes have a big advantage because it's harder to get away from the charge of the Oni. And if you get hit with that, that's pretty much a guaranteed heavy unless you overshoot it and don't cancel in time.
Yeah. But you gotta watch out with Shugoki. It's very scary stuff. If he gets a guard break on you and you're low, he can pretty much one-shot you. He throws you into a wall.
Yeah, guaranteed Demon's Embrace. Only character that has a natural heal as well.
Yep.
Will be A and C. Whatever is closer. Alright, so we'll head over to, I believe that's A, because that's on the defending side. On the attacking side, attackers are in red. We'll need to be murdered, and then we will begin. We can just be hucked off the bridges. We have a lot of questions about the matchup, but they'll be answered in the moment as soon as we get murdered and the actual match is on the way. Bye, Sword Speaker! Bye, Sword Speaker!
I think the flinch mechanic of Shugoki is gonna come in big play.
The hyper armor. I mean, it allows him to stuff one attempt at the headbutt every so often. Which is something to keep in mind, but we're going to see a lot of Shugoki's exist go for the run 50-50, either run Charge of the Oni or run Guard Break. Hyper armor is shattered, so bear in mind Shugoki does take more damage off it. And he's out of stamina too. This is very, very bad for Praise the Soul. He's got to be very careful he doesn't take too much damage from headbutts because that damage is amplified.
They're playing.
Oh,
that's the edge.
Ball.
Never mind.
He goes to the left. Oh, he went off. I thought he stood up. So yeah, the animation on that is very deceptive. You think you've gotten on your own 2 feet, but apparently you're still moving backwards. So, okay. He's going to fall off. That's going to be 1-0. Praise the Salt. Okay, looks like we're going over to the cherry trees. Let's go pay a visit over there. But yeah, that Demon Ball. Shugoki has so many options off guard break. That's one of his favorite tools outside of just going for some of the mix-up shenanigans. Because, yeah, he can throw out lights without fear of not the chain not happening. But a lot of the time, it just ends up being parry bait. Don't you think?
Yeah, that is very true. There is a heavy cancel with Shugoki. Heavy cancel into guard break.
And light
I've not
thing
seen
too.
it in a long time.
Yeah, a lot of Shugokis won't go for the heavy into guaranteed. Sorry, heavy into Demon's Embrace feint. Some people do emote feints actually, which would have to actually feint a Demon's Embrace. That's been seen around the place a little bit. I doubt we'll see that here though. Sword Speaker, multiple headbutts get caught though. The Hyper Armor giving Praise Assault enough cover to where he can get the Demon's Ball off and get a guaranteed bar off of the hell of a Sword Speaker. Recovery, oh dear. Oh no. Okay, it's good. It's good. We're in the good. No panic. No need for picnic basket. Sword Speaker, gonna get some headbutts off that.
Ooh,
Out of
stamina.
stamina.
That's a infinite headbutt combo.
Yeah. Any dash is gonna get punished with a guard break potentially if he's not careful. And he needs space. Praise Assault needs to find some space. Too shallow of an angle, but it doesn't matter. It's bounce off the wall, guaranteed heavy. If he's close enough. That is gonna be 1-1. Sword Speaker getting around back.
Round 3.
Yes, let's head into this. I believe. Hi, Sword Speaker. Hi. That's convenient. I'm still next to him. But yeah, I feel this matchup has now officially turned into how well can Sword Speaker strip the armor off of Praised Assault and how well can Praised Assault punish him with guard breaks.
Yep.
Do you think maybe then instead that we might see Praised Assault get a little bit more passive in that regard and try and dodge a little bit more?
I don't think you should dodge the headbutts. Because if you dodge, you risk the chance of going into a guard break, and that's a heavy on you. I think Praise also just stick with going for the cliffing.
Almost got him off the cliff. Speaking of the devil, Geo, and the CGB. Oh, that's the worst kind of death, because that's on you. You pop the guard break and get CGB'd off the cliff. That just feels bad, man.
Round 4.
Right. Here goes, he knocked me off. Hi. Never mind, I guess no, we have to die nearby, I forgot. So let's see where the fighters designate as the fighting position. Looks like we're going to over there. Over to the attacking side. Hi, Sword Speaker. Bye! Ritual murder. I hope when Spectator comes out, there's like a small, like, little sign that you can see occasionally, like somewhere out of bounds on the map that says "Rip all the casters that died for our sins," or something like that. Because how many casters do you think have died over the course of all the tournaments in this game to bring the games to streets? Oh, he fell off. Oh dear, he can try capitalize. Ooh. And now we're down on the streets, uncharted territory. Okay, they're both gonna go back up. All right.
This is where it gets interesting. Because if Praise Assault takes one more hit, he can risk it to go for a clutch parry into a wall into Demon's Embrace and get around.
Good hit. Gonna get the headbutt. A lot of stamina management can be inflicted. A lot of stamina damages too can be inflicted by Praise Assault. But unfortunately, getting guard broken means you take more damage because of the lack of hyper armor. He's gotta be very careful. He's gonna throw him off. He's gonna go for the aerial.
He's gonna die.
Survey says he got it.
What?
Flying
You
Shugokis.
take fall damage.
No.
Yes,
If
they
you
don't.
hit the dude with it, it's not lethal. It's never lethal if you actually hit someone with it. You can go down to like 1 HP, but you could jump off the highest tower in the game on Tower Ruins and be fine. That is a thing that can happen. (2-2) reads the score. This is round number 1 in the quarterfinal set, best of 3. final quarterfinal of the semifinal was just done. Bye. And then once this is done, we get to the semifinal. Once that's done, grand finals. Oh yeah, gotta initiate the fight. Fantastic parry by Sword Speaker, gonna throw him off the cliff. Is it gonna be guaranteed if he's quick enough? No! He didn't actually get the command off in time. Oh, that's sometimes can happen. That's the worst. That's lethal missed. You get it again though, he got another parry.
The headbutt. Never mind, headbutt.
Again, that's the risk of dodging.
Oh my goodness.
The Hyper Armor saved him again! Praise Assault must be
and
blessed
there's
with
the
some sort of god. Never mind. Praise Assault there, Gio. Had a lot of saving graces between Hyper Armor and the wall, but eventually he gets thrown off.
That was crazy, the amount of saves he had.
1-0 to Sword. Let us continue.
I bet Sword was getting some sweaty hands there, watching the Shugoki not fall off.
Just come on, you fat bugger. Get off the ledge. Get off the ledge. Eventually it happened, though. So I imagine he's quite happy about that. He will take the first round as well, so that's definitely something to be cheery about on top of that. Here we go. I'll just pick Peacekeepers to get there faster. Or it just gives me Kensei again, that works too. I hope that character bug goes away. That is a bug in the game right now. You pick a character and get given another one at random. Hopefully that doesn't afflict anyone. Shout out to Sword Speaker trying to help us out. It is 1-0 to Sword Speaker. This is the best of 3 set. Praise Assault hasn't had the greatest of luck. He's been able to get around. He's been doing okay. A lot of the one win was done off a throw into a jump off the other end. Do you think he could maybe adjust his play accordingly, Gio, in terms of maybe throwing out less lights to get parried? Because he was parried twice in a row with the exact same light.
Well, the thing is, with Shugoki, you don't really have much options. He's a very slow character.
Do you think he needs to spam run more, potentially, the charge of the Oni?
Well, that's not gonna work, because the Warlord Order already expects this and is ready to punish. Sidestep punish. You can maybe potentially try a risky side heavy, charge it up and get the timing right.
Hey, you got 2 for 1 on the charge. We're bowling again. All right, round 1, fight. 1-0 to Sword. Parried again, Praise the Assault. Having a bit of difficulty trying to get some actual fighting started, which doesn't involve a run. Kind of a downside of the Shugoki. He's big, but he's slow. Fantastic feint, though. Gonna give him the light and the headbutt, drain stamina. Now Praise the Assault can get his own 50-50s in. The charge is gonna miss, though. Doesn't matter, got the hit. In come the buffed damage. Stabs off the headbutt because the Hyper Armor is down. Another headbutt. This is the pressure exactly he needs until he gets hit with a single light. Gonna get the headbutt now. Once again, Sword Speaker out of stamina, which means he gets charged. Free hit. And he throws him off. Sword Speaker able to get the ledge kill. Oh, Salt almost had it there. He had the pressure on. Sword was able to get him off the cliff. Smart move, but definitely kicks the wind out of here a little bit.
There.
All right, I'm on the red area. Looks like Praise Assault here. I see. All right, so it looks like we're over here then. More people over here than over there. Go on, Sword Speaker. Over you come. Praise Assault just needs to murder Kensei twins. It's nice to have Shugokis in the match as someone who's actually broadcasting the game because it's more efficient to murder the casters. He just does a charge and kills all of them lined up in a row. It's rather nice. Here we go. Round 2. He's almost sort of no, the post saves Salt's life, but the hit takes him off. Oh, unfortunate is the command doesn't go through. He was meaning to actually jump off, but it didn't go through. Assault's going to be looking to not get parried. That sucks. He just got parried. In comes the jump attempt. No. He locks on. I'm not sure if that's deliberate or if that's just he's been really unlucky every time.
Oh, I haven't seen him jump once. Actually, I've seen him jump one time only. The rest has just been standing there.
Yeah.
It's a very good run heavy.
Guard break whiff.
Guard break.
Praise Assault gets successful charge of the Oni. That's a guaranteed heavy. Headbutt charges defensively, but he gets parried off the heavy. But the range of it gets him out of dodge until he gets guard broken. Follows up with the throw, but it hits the wall. Oh dear, that's a lot of damage off the table now because the wall, the architecture colludes against Sword Speaker. But never mind, raw heavy, able to hit him.
Yep.
There's a little wowing. I feel like maybe something shenanigans happened there. Maybe Praise Assault meant to block, but it didn't go through.
I think it looked like a parry.
That was an attempt. Alright, so we're gonna be in the green area. We're at the cherry tree. Hi, Salt. Hi, Geo. Lucky Peacekeeper. Oh, come on, you missed! There you go. Bye! And as soon as Geo murders Peacekeeper, something a lot of people will probably regale, enjoy in. Round 3. Fight. If Sword Speaker is able to get one more get at this, it is 2-0 and it is currently 1-0 to him in a best of 3 set. One more win gets him access to semis. Praise Assault, take a bit of damage. Yeah, gotta be extremely careful not to take too much excessive damage off the headbutts. Maybe try and punish with light, but that's just so hard to do against someone who's parrying as well as Sword Speaker. Exhibit A. More lights. Praise Assault trying to buy himself some range. He's out of stamina. Attempted the charge. It doesn't hit! But it goes through. The hit goes through anyway, and that's a single headbutt. Kind of a hard matchup with the enemy able to parry that well. GG's all around, but Sword Speaker's moving on to the semis.
Yep. Well, let's be honest, that's a Shigoki right there. You can't really do anything without getting parried. His attacks are super slow and parryable. You saw him, the majority of damage he actually got was just from guard breaks and running into heavies. Which is quite bad.
Yeah, and then the hyper armor can be stripped by a single. There was a couple of moments where Praised Assault used the guard break to punish the headbutt because you had the hyper armor to stop the stagger off the headbutt itself, and it worked. Maybe he could have exploited that more, but it's just so hard to do initially. So, let's have a quick observation of the brackets. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh them and have a look. It is going to be Lucas versus Melvin Blum. Yes, Melvin Blum. Sorry, Lucas Sword Speaker. Damn it, excuse me, I'm looking too far up the bracket. Lucas Sword Speaker is going to be the next matchup. Let me get that set up ASAP. Gio, your opinions on this particular matchup now with this far into the tournament?
What can I say? Headbutt. Or Raider, actually. Lucas is a Raider player. Who knows? Will he go Raider again, or?
If he was a Valkyrie, he could technically headbutts on the execute. Sort of.
Yeah.
Right, random the map. It is going to be Overwatch again. Alright, and we'll fight on A this time. We fought on B before. Right, let me double check the settings so I don't muck it up this time, Gio. Revive. All that off. Bots are off. Gear stats off. Good. Yay, I got it right. Huzzah. And yeah, we're going to fight on A this time. I think that sounds good. We'll have a more close quarters. We'll do A in the bridges. We'll just let it roam around there.
Everything's up to Lucas. Hope he picks Raider and not going to go with a Warlord versus Warlord game again. I feel like we've been having too many of those.
Yeah, I'm getting headaches by proxy just by watching. So many headbutts. Kind of unnecessary. I'll get a Peacekeeper this time.
Ooh, he's going Raider. This will be interesting.
Alright. I mean, he can punish quite well. It is going to be something quite nice to do. Also, something else that's quite nice to do is we should probably plug ourselves a little bit. We are getting further in. Gio, where can we find you in the world of the internet?
nowhere. I am a ghost.
Oh my god, really? I set you up and you... Fine. Well, you can find me just anywhere that has Verbalocity. Just everything is Verbalocity. Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Twitch. Pretty much everything. Universal branding is a wonderful thing. But enough about us. Let us move into the game. It's going to be Warlord versus Raider. Battle of manly, hairy men. The arena, that's not how you spell, will be A this time. Because we have B before. Let's switch it up. Close quarters. So close quarters is going to favor the Warlord quite heavily, but as we saw before, it might not be a similar-ish style to the Conqueror Raider, where the Raider gets a guaranteed guard break. I'm not sure if the Raider gets a guaranteed guard break if he dodges the headbutt. I want to actually see that. That part of my knowledge is unfortunately a bit dark. But we'll see actually when the match starts. Here we go. We're going to get thrown off. Here we go. This is going to be the semi-finals between Lucas and the Sword Speaker. Guard break, gonna throw into the wall, guaranteed side heavy, max damage, headbutt. Good block, unfortunately not able to guard break because it was just tech. Lucas keeping it nice and simple. Might be baiting Sword towards that environmental throw. Then again, if any throw here, Lucas can shove him into the wall, get the guaranteed heavy, so something to keep in mind.
Sword Speaker playing is very safe with those headbutts.
Yeah. Lucas hasn't tried to go around the side yet.
He knows that Raider can't exactly do much except his top height.
Beautiful though, gets the guard break.
That is beautiful.
Guaranteed side heavy, some damage on the board for Lucas, big damage that is, not just little lights. But the safety of the Warlord, this is such an uphill battle for Lucas.
Yeah.
Not to discredit Sword Speaker, he is a fantastic player, but it's such an uphill battle. Fantastic gut break again. There's the punish. Oh, almost.
That must be heartbreaking.
Someone go get some painkillers. You're about to have a headache. Headbutts. More headbutts.
And
Stabbed in the heart.
Clip-on headbutt.
That is going to be round number 1, going to Sword Speaker. But you can't, for as much as we rag on the headbutt, you can't blame at this point. 250 buccarinos are on the line, so, you know, do what works. And F everyone else.
Well, in the end, you don't need a head to spend $250, so...
Oh my god. Permission to fire Gio from the cast? Oh, permission denied. That sucks. Oh, granted! No. Right. Let's just wait for the casters to be murdered, and then we'll continue with round 2. Oh, come on, Lucas! I was right there! Okay, he threw me off that time. Nice. Here we go. Round 2. Engage! See, I switched the word up this time. Love it. Couple of lights being thrown in. Both players testing each other's metal. Headbutt, he's going to clip him just as he dashes. Unfortunate for Lucas, was looking for the punish. Successful guard break. He's going to guarantee max damage. Lucas on the run. Headbutt, he is in range. It will slide a little bit, but he gets it. Oh, the guard break will not connect. This could be a throw-off. It is!
Beautiful.
Nice!
Done by Lucas. Well done.
Simple geometry. A nice 145-degree turn.
Round 3.
He's going to net him the throw-off. I do like seeing that when players know the exact amount of turn they have to make with the Raider, because he can go almost 360. He kind of ends to the left a little bit of where he started, kind of like Shugoki does with his Demon Ball.
Yeah,
but still, enough of the actual back step in the animation as well guarantees the throw-off. Really nice to see. Hi, Lucas. There you go the first time. Here we go. Round 3, you may begin murdering each other. Sword Speaker, Lucas, both 1 for 1. This is the first match in this set. Semi-finals. taking a lot of damage here, Gio.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You know what I haven't seen Lucas done? The Raider tech. Where you chain a side heavy into, not the unblockable, you chain a side heavy into the top light, stunning tap.
It's very hard, it's very easy to parry though, yeah. Things are, Swordbreaker keeping it nice and safe. But it works.
Round 4.
I'm struggling. I feel like Lucas is going to have to put in a lot of effort here to really secure an advantage. He's been able to get a couple of crucial throws, almost reminiscent of way
uphill battle.
Yeah. This was way back when. This was during a Panda Rising. It was Ice Guys versus a Raider. Apologies to who the Raider player was. I blanked on the name. It was Ice Guys were doing very well, but then one toss off the match secured the victory. And that kind of one toss power that the Raider can have. Oh, there we go. I actually call the fight. Round 4. Fight. Does help if I actually do my job. That kind of one-shot power that the Raider can provide, super scary. He can also get close to almost full health bar in one combo if he actually gets the full heavy attack into unblockable that's boosted like that. Look at the damage! Bear in mind, then just raw unblockable does less damage than a unblockable that's weaved into a combo. Beautiful feints! Into the guard break.
By Lucas.
Love a good feint. Don't jump off, please. You have so much to live for.
To hit up a wow in the chat for that.
Round 5.
Good shot. Good shot. Calculate. Wait, wrong game. Nothing. You don't play Rocket League at all, Gio?
Okay. I played some. Played casually.
Oh dear. Apparently mentioning another game was bad. Okay. False alarm.
See, Chad is going crazy for a Raider. Winning without a clip.
Everyone loves a good Raider. I'm not saying the L word. There we go. Round 5. Here we go. Raider versus Warlord. Battle of the Beards. Unfortunately, whiffing a guard break doesn't help, but Lucas isn't able to get the punish either because he's in the middle of his own animation. Lucas, we look to try and punish that. Light weaves through, and maybe an attempt at the parry there by Sword Speaker. That didn't work out. Lucas tried for the guard break. Hits the second one off the dash. Gonna give himself a heavy. Ooh, unlock tech.
Unlock tech.
Doesn't work out, though. Lucas, Sword Speaker, getting very aggressive here. Sword Speaker specifically gonna get a lot of damage off the throw. Weaving in lights too. Lucas looking to try and bring his down even more. Lucas Sword Speaker's put himself into half standard territory. A little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather, getting himself back up. Guard break hits. Side heavy guaranteed. Off the unlock. Lucas has to be very careful. This is a battle of patience.
Ooh, no.
Sword Speaker saw it coming. That hits!
Nice.
It hits! Round 1 for game 1 goes to the Raider.
Amazing.
Wonderful. Wow. That's just nice to see. I love seeing classes that aren't necessarily the top 4 do well. And well done on Lucas playing that extremely well.
Guy.
Well, can you call the Raider little? Really?
Well,
That
compared to
mountain
the
of a man?
headbutts.
Sure, the headbutt brings down many a mountain, but you can't call the Raider little. He's like 6 foot whatever. Well, then again, it's either he's like a giant or the minions in this game are really small. All of them have dwarfism or something. They're all like to the size of their hips. Probably just for dramatic effect more than anything. No character switch. Both Lucas and Sword Speaker wanting to stick to their guns. Probably for the best. Both of them have been doing extremely well. That first game was brought to a 2-2, so it wasn't exactly one-sided for either player. Come on, hamsters. There you go. We're in.
Round 1.
Second, put it in the chat for posterity. Match. 1-0 Lucas. B will be... Actually, no, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it there. Keep it nice and simple. We haven't changed it at all. We won't change it now. It's just me going trying to bend the rules. Being a numpty. Someone in chat is apparently counting headbutts. Who is that? You, sir.
Lucas just...
Ah.
Straight
Fine,
up.
let's see it. Hang on. Who's counting headbutts? Apparently, let me pull up the chat. Leviathan is counting. Shout out to Leviathan. 186. Bloody hell. Round 1. Fight. Oh, foot. Okay, foot. We fought now. No one saw that.
Someone in chat, True Talent, so proud of Lucas.
Yeah, True Talent does like to dabble a lot in his Raider, so I can understand if he gets the win, it's going to be pretty darn hype. I am hyped too. It's actually really awesome to see. I think True Talent's like a rep 6. Anyway, back into the game. Lucas, small speaker. Lucas is 1-0 the set. Cancel again. Lucas loves going back on that. Headbutt, though, successfully collides. Lucas down to almost half health. Nice punish. Catches the dash. Optimal damage. Roll out, though, is going to stop any second attempt at a guard break.
What is Lucas planning now? Is he going for a cliff or is he going for a block?
He's trying to bait a mistake out. Oh, he hit it! He wasn't sure! Oh no! Lucas had it, but he didn't actually hesitate. He didn't hesitate on that one, though. Guaranteed. Okay, he was a little bit too close, so he couldn't get the guaranteed heavy, so he goes for the light, gets some damage. Better than nothing.
Is that going to be the cliff? And yes,
It is!
boys.
Gravity! It's the law.
Let's go.
That was the most half-hearted let's go I've ever heard.
Round 2.
Let's bloody go! It's a Raider!
Legendary.
There you go. You said it, not me. You said it. I hate that word ever since playing the campaign on Realistic. Just that one commander. Just he can go rot in the depths of hell for all I care. Like just F that mission. Orochis were the hardest thing to fight actually in the campaign on Realistic. Did you play the campaign on Realistic?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you find
Took
Orochis
me
hard to fight
4
too?
tries. Took me 4 tries to get down to Apollyon.
Round 2. Fight. Lucas 1-0 up in the set and 1-0 up in the round. Lucas is playing a bit more of a keep away style to an extent, as much as you can do kind of keep away in this game. Headbutt, guaranteed. Gets hit there with the lights. Lucas reading the lights quite well. Health advantage goes to Lucas. Fantastic parry. It's going to be a guaranteed ledge. No! He hit him. He didn't go to the right enough. Geometry is not in your favor. The gods smile on Lucas again. He isn't able to get him off in time. Or get him off at the right angle even. Ah, but there's the guard break. Let me show you how to guard break, son. Lucas
He
gets
took him
the
to school and
2-0.
sat him down.
Is this a Raider that's going to be going to the finals? Ooh.
Let's
You're
go.
tingly inside. Let's sprint there as fast as we can. So, a little side note. So, first of all, let me be clear. Gozy, could they just hear you? No, they can't hear you. Okay, just making sure because there was some weird stuff. So, we were just informed that not only will the winner receive a share of the 250, they'll also receive the channel host from us, just to celebrate. So whoever wins out of this tournament, go give them a follow. So $250 to them and channel hosts. Nice reward. And we get rewarded as casters with a broken spine. Round 3. Lego! Oh, Lefo. Why not? Sure. We'll go with that. I can spell. Guard break punish. Guaranteed heavy. Usually unlock picks parried though. Very greedy.
How did the Raider not fall to the ground without stamina?
Yeah. What's I thought only assassins had that bug. Unless that was a weird thing with the environment. Half health. Sword is going to have to get a little bit creative here. Or just get very good with the headbutts. The amount of pressure that Luke has been able to provide off of any guard break has caused Swordsinger to be a lot more passive here. At least passiver than he's been in other fights, Gio.
Tree Speaker's in trouble now. This time it's his turn to be low and Luke is on near full HP.
Yeah, Sword Speaker. It's weird to say that the Warlord is on the back foot. The Unlock Heavy takes the head off him.
Crazy.
2-0. Raider is going to the finals. Well, I am bloody happy about that. So, we're going to take a short break here. Just calm before the storm. I need a drink. Also to use the throne. But as soon as we're done with that, we'll be bringing you the grand finals. It is going to be Lucas versus
Melvin.
Brackets, we got Melvin, thank you. I'm sorry, I have the memory of a 2-year-old. So we'll be right back in a moment, ladies and gents.
Enemy spotted.
We're back, guys. This is Gozy just coming in here to tell you guys just a little bit about what we got going on here at the Overguard. This is our second total tournament involving For Honor. We look forward to doing plenty more in the near future. We're hosting tournaments on all consoles currently. We've already had one on PS4. The prize was given out to OG Kevin. He received a $200 custom Evil Controllers controller. So shout out to Evil Controllers. Shout out to OG Kevin for being the PS4 champion. We are going to have Xbox coming up very shortly as well. Signups are already ready to go. If you go to battlefy.com/TheTacOverguard, we will put that into our Twitch channel chat as well so that you guys can sign up for that. We're also going to be hosting more and more PS4 and PC tournaments as well with bigger and bigger prize pools. So look forward to competing in those, and I look forward to being a part of this community as well as the rest of the Overguard. This is something new for us, so we appreciate the support. I know we're sitting at above 500 viewers right now, and we couldn't be more thrilled. Also, keep in mind, this isn't the only game the Overguard is in. We also do Overwatch. So if you happen to find yourself... Oh, pardon me. If you happen to find yourself with an Xbox or a PC version of Overwatch and maybe you want to put together a team, come and compete in the Overguard tournaments and whatnot for Overwatch. That's all I've got. I got to make sure my casters are back here. And if
back.
they are, okay,
Yep,
they are
I'm
back.
here.
I'm going to turn it back over to Gio and Verb. They've been doing a terrific job. Let's make sure to give them a good shout out in the Twitch chat. Let them know that you guys are loving this content. They are doing an amazing job for all of us, and we appreciate it. So back to you guys.
Shout out to the faint, quiet ghost of Gozy. Unfortunate for the volume, but he held the message out nonetheless. But let's continue. This is going to be grand finals.
Very quiet.
And I manually set this to Cathedral because it's the dramatic map. It's the fun one. It's the rain.
I don't know.
It's all... Oh, come on, there's AI. I got that all... Okay. I had that all good. I came up with a fun follow-up, and the AI decided to ruin the party. Okay. Setup attempt 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's all dramatic. It's Cathedral in the Rain. It's rather appropriate. I set the map myself. Here we go. There's no bots now.
Hope you remember to tick off gear score now.
If gears... I double bloody checked, Geo. I double bloody checked. If I see gear score, I might as well leave the stream now. Because I am the best at setting up matches. Yes, deport the Euro is good with it. Sure, why not?
Okay, let's talk about this matchup though. My goodness,
Yeah.
Lucas has one more Warlord in his path for that 250. How hard is it going to be? Warlord after Warlord.
I find that strange as well, Gio, because usually in tournaments it's like players would have to make a run through like Peacekeepers. But it's been a lot of Warlords today, so a nice change. I mean, yeah, you have to run through the same person, same type of person over and over again, but at the same time, it's not Peacekeeper. It's not just flicker, 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 stabby, 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 stab. And yep, Elblum gonna stick with his guns, not gonna do anything too crazy. I imagine he was watching the stream while that was happening, and maybe took some notes on how Lucas likes to play. Definitely would help.
Lucas looking a bit scared based from the chat.
Prep 6. Prep doesn't matter. What was it Sky said during beta? Prep
Lucas,
doesn't
don't
matter.
be intimidated. True talent got your back. Is in with
Yeah.
you. Is with you.
Apparently he's getting the he's apparently getting the Capital Ocean linkage apparently after this for his Raider play. All right, so inside Cathedral will be the fighting ground. Oh wait, no, we can't murder each other on the cliffs, so we have to be pushed off, I believe. So I'm using the keyboard. I haven't got my controller plugged in. What's ping on a keyboard? I'm not sure what ping is on the keyboard. Right. G. Okay. Oh, wait, we go here. Oh, yeah, this is where the casters go. I actually forgot that you walk here on this map to be murdered. I am not up to date, Geo, on the meta for murdering the casters. I'm sorry, I'm a complete failure. Here we go. Casters have been successfully murdered. Round 1. Let's go. Grand finals. Melvin versus Lucas. Warlord versus Raider. Gonna start with a guard break. Catches the dash. Lucas taking a good bit of damage here. Gets caught while heavying. Pressure is established for Melvin. Unlock.
Ooh, hit him on the cheek.
Yeah, gotta be extremely careful about those headbutts. Zone is gonna hit from good range. Bear in mind that just go forward with it. It is an advancing maneuver. Lucas taking a bit more damage. There's the feints that Melvin loves to employ. He catches the punish.
No stamina. This is gonna be big damage.
Oh, look at the health just being deleted. It's obsolete. It's broken. Zone attack. Feints.
Oh my goodness.
Unblockable.
Yes.
Guaranteed. Unlock heavy equals death. The numbers don't
That
lie.
was scary. Don't know why Melvin didn't just instantly go for the headbutts.
So, didn't they say on a dev stream one
Rocky
time, Gio,
Reds.
that Raider was meant to be is a PK counter according to the numbers? Well, I say Raider is Warlord counter according to the stream.
Hey, Raider is Cliffmaster. Legendary.
Well, he's not even Cliff Murder. There hasn't been a single Cliff Murder in this yet. I mean, I just got murdered, of course, but we don't count. But Lucas has been playing this extremely well.
Yeah.
Round 2.
It is the cheeky, unparryable, unblockable, unlocked.
Yeah. It's so hard to
Zone.
predict if he's always going to do it, you know that, but you don't know if he's going to feint it afterwards. So you're
Yeah, such
reducing
amazing
options because of
reach
it.
as well, so it's insane.
Speaking of reach, he's
Wow,
going
that's
to
good.
reach out and touch him. Melvin's taking a decent bit of damage from that. Bar and a half. Oh, beautiful. Actually gets active. Uses the zone to counteract any shenanigans with the zone. Headbutt connects. Is too far away to follow with a stab. Catches the punish. Couple couple of lights. Melvin gonna start bringing it in, and the unparryable gonna do lost damage and catches the Godbreak again, but it blocked. Oh no! Lucas is in peril. He's not just in peril. He's dead. It's 1-1.
I think Lucas just dropped the controller after he blocked that side heavy. Just like what?
Yeah, that should have. I would have thought that should have gone through. Usually that should have gone through. I mean, normally you're not meant to be able to get a side heavy, but it's the unlock tech that allows you to do it. But for some reason, Lucas didn't get it that time. It was blocked. Maybe because of the environment. I don't know. But either way, it didn't happen, unfortunately. For him, that is. Very fortunate for Melvin. Hi, Melvin. Speak of the devil. You can't really murder me, can you? You can murder him. Hi. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Lucas. Here we go. Round 3. Have at it. Bearing in mind, this part of the cathedral is giant hallway, so walls are very prevalent. Guard break is going to whiff. Lucas did it from a little too far away, maybe predicting a dash forward. He's going to eat some damage. Lots of damage. Already down a half. Oh, a bit late on the attempt to cancel it with an attack by Melvin. Both characters down to almost half or under half, respectively. Lucas taking a lot of damage. Tries to roll. Somehow blocks that. What the hell? Zoe gets blocked as well. That's more conventional. Punishes the light. He was out of range. Shout out to
big
the
damage.
Huge damage. He fated it. He did it again. He did the soft fate again. Absolutely. Now, there's a certain Raider player that I know that would...
round.
I believe there's a certain Raider player that would describe that as absolutely dirty.
Round 4.
Cheeky bastard.
And yes, bugs are allowable. It's too hard. Okay, so the bug thing, yeah, it sucks that there's so many of these little bug/tech whatever, but it's such a controversial issue. It's so hard to enforce in every game of the 200 matches we had today, or 150 or so, or whatever it was in the back. It's just easier just to let everything fly. It's like, there were tournaments early on, like one of the original Panda Rising ones that DM Brandon hosted, where they tried to ban the Shugoki stuff, and it was a bit controversial, so it's just easier in general to get on with it. In general, round 4. Let's go. That's not how you spell. Headbutt. He's going to knock the spelling ability out of Lucas' head. I think that's a severe concussion at least. And also, you know, it's a sword for the head. Not great for the cranium. Speaking of headbutts. Sword Singer cancels again. Sorry, not Sword Singer, Melvin. Oops. Back in time. Lucas gonna have to be a little careful here. Melvin has shown he's willing to get aggressive if need be. Now they're just waiting. Who blinks first? Lucas really likes to use that particular maneuver. Oh, and that's why it's so risky to do stunning tap.
That's the dirty bastard right there.
Whew. Lucas taking a lot of damage. He actually got blocked as well on the side. Unfortunately, usually that hits as well. Lucas having to back up. A lot of risk. Regenerates to full, but one guard break will seal the deal.
What is Lucas's plan? Is it going to be a cheeky cliff or?
Oh, he was going to go for a punish.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. It works out for him in the end. Melvin on the attack. He smells blood in the water. CGB after CGB. Will it ever end? Guard break gets broken again. Someone just hit someone. Oh, the parry on the zone. Lucas isn't out of this yet. Half health of one strike. Lucas is down in health, but he ain't out of this yet. He takes headbutt up. Never mind.
Never mind.
Melvin just threw it in the party. He says, okay, that was fun. Let's just stop that right there, says Melvin. Squaring this away to a 2-2.
Round 5.
Round 5. Wait, why did I type that? We're not actually started yet. Whoopsie daisy. Let's go to the murder ledge. Come on, there we go. Good Geo, this is round 5. How much of the nerve setting in for these guys right now? And this is finals after all.
I don't know, I think Lucas has kind of been eased into it now. He's just been fighting Warlord and Warlord and Warlord.
Yeah.
While Melvin here, he's facing a challenge. It's like bug exploits where you can't parry or block it. They have such a big range as well. You see it's like the giant cleave. It's not really fun.
Yeah. State of the game right now, unfortunately, as it is, but the players will use the tools they have at their disposal, even if both of them happen to have nuclear bombs available. Lucas, Melvin trading blow for blow, but so far, Melvin getting the better end. Punishes the whiffed guard break. CGB's left back and right afterwards. Headbutt attempt gets dashed. Lucas is getting very, very wry to these headbutt attempts. Dashing back and forth. Getting punished a little more because of it. Couple of headbutts seals the deal. 1-0 to Melvin. As he wraps his shield for the fans. Remember, this is best of 3. Not best of, no best of 5 acceleration. We'll just keep this best of 3. Things are getting a little bit late, so we don't want things getting too crazy. Ready up. I swear to God, if any settings change while we weren't looking, I'll be annoyed. But no, it should be fine. How do you think Lucas is going to adapt considering what we just saw there? Melvin isn't doing as many feints as he did in the other matches. Melvin is definitely feeling the pressure because of the threat of him being punished by guard breaks, because Melvin is, sorry, excuse me, Lucas is throwing out a lot of guard breaks.
Yep.
Do you think because of that, we'll see maybe
what you should
more
notice here
Yes?
is that Lucas is trying to get him with the zone attack, but Melvin's so cautious. He's counting the range, ready to dodge it. You see, Melvin's not spamming headbutts as well because he's watching his stamina. Oh, what's this?
Oh, looks like there's a little bit. Kensei, come on. I don't
Kensei,
believe.
come on.
I
Is
think.
Melvin trying to bait out the Kensei in Lucas?
Oh yeah, Lucas does have a extremely mean Kensei. He's up there with Alpha Strike and Endovex. So, but yeah, Kensei is suicide in high-level tournaments, unfortunately. As much as Lucas is extremely proficient on Kensei. I was confused there. I thought Melvin was having a go at us. I was like, hang on, I love my Kensei. Been with him. I've got him fancy swords and everything. Proud. But I don't have to worry about cosmetic things when I go to death. Off I go. Round 1. 1-0 to Melvin. Fight!
Let's go.
Can Lucas pull this back into a full best of 3, or is this going to be a 2 over Melvin? We'll tell you the story as it develops.
Ooh!
More hits, but it's blocked that time. Out of stamina.
Oh, Lucas out of stamina, and he's gonna get headbutted so damn hard.
What is it the scout says in TF2? I'm gonna headbutt you. I'm gonna headbutt you. A nice recreation there by Melvin. A lot of damage, safe damage too. Melvin is pulling back a little bit. He wants to try and bait in Lucas for an attempt at a charge, or feinting it with a guard break. Eventually, rules will kick in to stop any kind of stalling, so eventually something has to happen, and that something will be a zone attack, Geo.
Yep. See, Melvin is annoyed, trying to bait out the zone.
Lucas having none of it. But Lucas is having none of his health. Gets headbutted. Nice and solid. Melvin not messing around too much outside of the running around shenanigans. 1-0 to Melvin. 2 more wins gets him the tournament. I can understand the idea for Melvin in terms of moving backwards. Maybe Lucas could try and move in a little bit and bait something, because the charge is extremely risky to hit by. It's quick. It's very, very quick. It doesn't... if you whiff it, of course, you can't be punished, but you are moving at a decent enough speed to be hit by the stun cap. It's just such a hard decision you have to make as a raider. Warlord has so many tools in that defensive turtle shell of his.
Yep.
right? Okay, I meant to say fight, but... So be it. Faints. A lot of stamina used, but he's going to give him a light.
Work out.
Yeah, wasn't able to get exactly what he wanted, but Lucas got something out of it. First blood is that something. Actually, Melvin lets the heavy go raw, but massive unlock tech. He's going to do significant damage. Block, but can't get the guard break because Melvin was attacking. Lucas eats a bit of damage. Can a guard break by Melvin?
Melvin watching his stamina correctly. Have you noticed that Melvin is never running out of stamina now?
Very rarely,
very carefully.
I think only once.
He used to run out of stamina in the first game.
Fancy! Ooh. Able to hit him actually, but he didn't get him in forward. He over-rotated, and now he's out of stamina.
Lucas needs to run before he gets caught in the vortex.
Yeah, Lucas has to get out of the eye of the storm before he gets ripped apart.
Nice.
Good.
He got out. And is this game?
He's not on the wall. Oh, twice now. Lucas wasn't able to get the correct triangle. Melvin's going to do some unlocked running, see what he finds. Punish is what gets found, and a Dane axe to the grill. He's going to give the 1-1 equalization to Lucas. I think Melvin might need to stop this running around stuff. It seems like he's trying to bait Lucas, but Lucas is just stone-faced. He has a poker face right now saying, I'm just going to sit here. Like, you can run around. You're just having some cardio. Congratulations. So, at this point, I think that attempting to bait him out via the running is a bit futile and might need to stop, but I mean, he's better than me, so I'll let him decide. Round 3. Go. Lock attempt. Gonna get headbutted though. Lucas, 1/3 of his health taken off.
No feints. It's going in.
Yeah, Melvin's getting extremely aggressive with lights and zones. Stunning tap first of the tournament actually hits. That's a rarity. Stunning tap usually quite risky to do. Throw. Heavy. Guaranteed. Does good damage. Melvin loses just over 1/3. Almost a half. Light connects. Melvin trying to apply the pressure, but Lucas having none of it, backing up while using a lot of attacks. Essentially, it's a zoning measure. Parry! He didn't do the tech that time! Oh no, this is a disaster. Melvin gets so much. Oh dear. Lucas is dodging though, he's surviving. Tries for the emergency guard break, but now he's in the corner. Good block. He's out! Lucas is out!
Melvin's quickly trying to end this, and the bar's...
Melvin's out of stamina! The parry! Lucas is doing it! Look at the damage! And it hits! Lucas comes back from no stamina, no health, to take out the Warlord. 2-1 to Lucas.
Pockets. Feels bad.
Lucas might be taking this to a 3rd map.
Round 4.
Ooh, lovely. Man, Lucas, he met stone-faced. I said it before. Resolve of a poker-playing champion doesn't crumble an inch. Melvin maybe could have gone for more headbutts, was predicting maybe some kind of dash out. Lucas able to get out nonetheless, and because of the aggression of Melvin, which wasn't successful, he was out of stamina himself and gets taken out. Round 4, go! Let's see how this goes, Gio. Lucas is running on a high.
What's a good punish?
Melvin weaving more lights in to try and interrupt any attempt at the zoning unblockable. Heavy whiffs. Melvin swinging for the fences here a bit more and more. Fortunately, that's not successful. There we go. That's the swing for the fences that Melvin wanted. Punish though. Dash forward. After the headbutt, successfully finds nothing. Oh, very unfortunate for Lucas.
Lucas needs to run.
Didn't check his stamina. He needs to dash the hell on out of there, or at least unlock and run. Guard break, gonna get CGB'd. Both of these warriors relying on guard breaks as their main tool of source outside of poking, but poke advantage is squarely in the Warlord's favor in terms of like, unless you get smacked in the face, it's 1-1. Lucas pulling this back.
Feels wow, man.
Can't be told off for swearing if it's in the language. Wow. Lucas making great use of the unlock tech to just do significant chunks of damage to Melvin. But both of these guys are feeling it. Both of these guys have gone out of stamina multiple times in this set. Ooh. I mean, I can't blame them. Things are getting a bit tense. I mean, we're going nuts, Gio, but for these guys, actually in the thick of it, 250 bucks are on the line.
Yep.
And let's take a moment just to collect ourselves. Let the PogChamps rain down. And wait for the game to start. It will be the final round. Final match in the set. Final game of the day. Gio, I'm putting you on the spot. Who wins?
Man, I don't know what to say. I'm rooting for Lucas, but at the same time, Melvin's been doing really well.
Melvin's proven he can step on the gap and just get the win if he needs to, even from... He's won multiple 2-2s.
Let's be honest, even if Lucas loses, isn't $250 worth it for beating beating one Warlord and nearly another one in the final?
That's just on stream. We don't know who he's actually fought off stream as well. We don't have the information.
Exactly. Like, surviving all those headbutts as well, like, it's gotta change a man.
Oh, no, not now. Ubisoft, please. Okay, they keep teasing us with this. We've had enough technical difficulties. There is bloody shove off. Good. Speaking of shoving off, commence the procedures. There you go. Hi. The other guy needs to be shoved off still. You haven't finished your food, Lucas.
For anyone in chat wondering why Melvin can't parry or can't actually block the unblockables, is because currently Raider has a bug. If he unfocuses while doing a zone attack, it becomes unparryable and you have to just try and purely dodge it. And this is what's doing mass damage.
1-1. Lego. Oh, controller. Okay, let's pause it. Can have a min. Can you have a minute? Okay, this is finals. I don't want any DQ nonsense. Let's just let him have it. Gives us a second to compose ourselves. To answer the question I posed earlier on Geo. Oh dear. Oh no. Right. This isn't good. It's just first round though, so it's not completely bad. We'll give him a minute or two, because I really don't want this to be a DQ finish in the Blink Finals of all things. Gozy, my unhearable Wonder Production man, what is the status on... Oh yeah, he's trying to get him back in. Okay. So we'll give it a minute or two. Get him back in. Of course, if there's like a massive delay, then we will have to DQ, unfortunately. But ideally, that doesn't happen. We want to finish this off in a height way. He's offline. Okay, so maybe his PC crashed. He did have that problem before. In the last, when he was actually, we were gonna do the Sword Singer fight with Lucas before the semifinal one we did. But he had that same. I think it was it Sword Singer had the issue, or was it Lucas? I think it was Lucas. Or was it Sword Singer? I can't remember. Okay, so apparently he's restarting his PC, from what I'm being told. Unfortunate. We'll give him a couple minutes to get back in at most. Then we will continue. But we should probably, time to get a little bit sappy. This is a day of firsts for a lot of things. First time you and I have casted together, Geo. First time I've actually casted For Honor, period. First time Overguard has done a For Honor tournament on PC. They have done one before on PS4. But in general, this has been a very fun experience, minus the problems that we've had today, teething issues. So I'm very much thankful for that.
It's been very fun, except for like the Warlord matchups. That's been a bit hard to commentate on.
The headache.
Yeah.
No. What's been your favorite moment so far from the tournament?
Oh, it has to be these two last games. Pure, so intense.
For me, it's still going to be that throw from Lucas onto Sword Singer. where he managed to get a full 145-degree angled throw all the way. Sorry, sword speaker, excuse me, not sword singer. What am I saying? Threw him all the way around, exactly where it needed to be to just skim the wall and off the ledge. I don't know why that small thing excited me so much, but it does.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of hoping for Pagan to win as well. He was playing really well, but Melvin just took him out.
Yeah, the Pagan-Melvin match was very much testing reaction time. A little bit of patience, but a lot of it was just who can dash better.
I was just so damn shocked how they didn't cliff each other. They had so many opportunities. Pagan cliffed Melvin only once. And that was it.
That was really odd. I'm not sure if there was some kind of gentleman's agreement that was sort of agreed to silently, or maybe they just didn't think they had the range, because I would have sworn they had the range to cliff each other there during that fight on Forest.
Range. There were so many times they could have done it.
Yeah, for those of you just joining us, that was the first semifinal match. It was Melvin Pagan, and it was, of course, in Forest, so we did it at the little temple area with the giant ledge cut into one side of the area. And a lot of the time, guard breaks went through, and they just did a light or a heavy. They didn't actually go for the ledge throw. Lucas isn't shy for doing ledge throws. He's done many a throw, but I wonder why.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, Gozy, status update on the status of Lucas. Nothing yet, apparently. Okay. I believe the rules is 10 minutes, and it's been about 3 minutes, 4 minutes or so.
This is the finals, yes.
Yeah, this is finals. As much as I really don't want this to DQ, eventually, something has to give. You can't have the other guy waiting so long. So hopefully that doesn't happen and Lucas can get back. He got in just before the bell, I believe, before. So
yeah.
I have confidence. I have faith. I'm still kind of in shock that... Oh, maybe it's because I'm a little uneducated in this matchup specifically, and I'll need to go ask a couple people. I'll see if I can reach out. But Raider Warlord, I would have thought would have been a complete shutout for the Warlord, but this tech is giving, and combined with some smart guard breaking, is giving Raider, specifically Lucas, a leg up in some situations. If you had no idea, you'd think that this is completely dead even. All right, looks like Lucas is logging back in. Just live status update on that, so we will have this back underway shortly.
It is very interesting. Like, this is definitely going to get patched, no doubt about it. This shouldn't be in the game.
Yeah, technically, but
of course, it is allowed, of course.
Yeah, it's allowed for now because it's so hard to enforce during the early stages of the tournament. But it does bring up an interesting talking point. Do you think maybe we need something for each character that allows them to actually open someone up that isn't just like feints? Because we are in the total meta right now, and it's not going to be fixed for the foreseeable future unless a massive balance patch comes out, which apparently is going to happen. Raider, Lawbringer are getting tweaks, positive tweaks. So is Berserker.
Yep.
So that is something that they expect.
Like, looking at, you already have some like Peacekeeper Zone. Literally, it's impossible to actually parry. It's just a free attack. Warlord Headbutt, free. Warden Zone, this is what I want to see coming out of Peacekeeper as well. With Warden Zone, I don't know if people knew this, but if you block a Warden Zone attack, you get a free guard break. But if you block a Peacekeeper Zone attack, you don't get anything at all.
Yeah, combine that with the Flicker, that's a big source of frustration with Peacekeepers, where you often see so many of them. Funnily enough, we're not seeing any Peacekeepers today.
Nope,
but
all the Peacekeepers.
Peacekeeper is still a very common character to see.
Yeah. Also, the Bushi, very cool as well.
Okay, good. So, another update we just had. Lucas is going to be here in about 2 minutes, you said. Hopefully, unless he has another crash. Kind of bordering close towards that 10-minute time. But he should be able to make it just before the gate closes. Figurative gate closes, that is. And I don't remember off the top of my head what that fight was before the DC happened. I think it was 0-0. It was just brand new started. Yeah, so we had just started round 3. Lucas won the second round. There we go. Thank you very much, Gauzy. But looking at this break does actually give a small side effect. Of course, it's going to be stressful for Lucas, who's rapidly logging in as we speak. But it gives a little bit of time for Mels to just kind of chill and relax and think through what he's going to do. It's
yeah, I bet.
Small side effect, but it's valid.
Big brainstorming now.
Like, Melvin's going through the full Sherlock, like thinking graphic of like, okay, what do I do here, 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 and here? What he actually decides to do, we'll find out once the match gets started.
I think he's just rubbing his head, preparing for more headbutts.
Oh my god. I mean, you're not wrong. There has been plenty of headbutts. But about...
It's been too many.
3 minutes left.
There's been enough headbutts to match the prize money.
258 headbutts, apparently, according to chat. Yeah, that is literally more headbutts. If there was one headbutt per dollar, you'd earn more by headbutting than actually playing the tournament. Do you think, in terms of the Warlord and the Warlord headbutt and other sort of CC, I'll call them CC moves that don't require a block? Oh, he's online. Okay, good. He's going to be in momentarily, ladies and gents. We are very sorry for the delay, but we want to give a little bit of leeway here to get the finals done and not issue a DQ, because that would be very anticlimactic. He is getting online right now, according to Gulzy, and as soon as he's online, we're going to actually get underway with the third match. Kind of helps if we probably actually set the match up before we start, so we can just go. Yes, I will make sure all settings are perfect as well. I just remembered that. Don't want to look like a fool on stream. Here we are. Game's starting up. He should be in soon. He's got about 2 minutes left. Yeah, 2 minutes before anything gets issued.
So yeah, going back to your question about Warlord. Warlord should definitely get nerfed. This kid is way too strong.
How so, though?
He's literally the most versatile hero in the game.
How do you... Damn it, that title goes to Lawbringer, you know it. But how do you nerf Warlord without defanging him, basically? You got to give him something off the headbutt. But maybe make it slower? Or just cost more stamina? It already costs a good bit of stamina as is, but it's still usable a lot.
I think you should just maybe slow it down. I'm not too sure how they're actually going to balance this thing out. His zone attack is very good. You can actually parry that. Nothing wrong with that. His hyper armor is good. It's just that his like guard break throw off the map is too strong. Also, his headbutts are just abusable to hell. Everything else is like good. It's okay.
Here we are. Lovely. He's invited. He's online just before the buzzer. It is, what is it in EST? 7:01 EST. Well, actually, no, this tournament I think was run on Pacific time. So it is 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. I was gonna say maybe we call it at like 7:05 or something. Here we are. He's in. Good. Finally,
reading many comments here, like some of those are pretty funny.
I triple
Make
check
Warlord
the settings.
take double damage in headbutt animation. That would be pretty damn punishing.
We lost a couple of people. Oh no, are they loading in?
They're loading in.
Yeah, we're still waiting on you two. We're waiting on Goldsy and Geo to load in.
Oh, network error.
Could not join the session. Okay, apparently now Ubisoft wants to muck around with us. Hang on, let me invite you guys back in. Please, dear God, this is the last thing we bloody need. Where are you? Apparently you don't exist, Geo. There you are. I'm pretty sure you exist. You're right there. You're not a robot. There we are. There's Geo. We need Gulzy. Gulzy, you've been given an invite. Good, you're in. Let me triple check the settings. Revenge is all off. Oh, no, Revenge is on. No bots. This is the final round. It is 1-1. Are we good? Cross your fingers, everyone. Send us your energy. Can we actually get this working? Survey says it's good. Yes!
I fully agree with J-Tagger3. Warlord should be buffed. He should one-shot.
What, he just gives the opponent like a fractured skull or something? Can we not? Please no. I'd appreciate that. We're finally in though. Here we go. Final round. Close off the day. Bit tumultuous, but we're finally there. Good there was no DQ issued, because this has been hype as hell. Exactly. Melvin getting in the spirit of things. Also, side note, Geo, you played the campaign. What is it with the Vikings and excessive screaming? Between Valhalla and that one female berserker just going Raider the whole time. It's like, shouldn't they have shot voice actors like the last mission? Please don't.
that was so funny to see. I'm just constantly screaming, Raider.
Like, her voice box should have been gone by, like, the 5th scream. Like, she was putting some right welly into it. There we are, just wait for everyone to fall off. Join me in the pit. Just like how you guys viewing can join the Overguard Discord if you want to participate in the tournaments. Or just in general join a like-minded and friendly community. We do not only for Honor, but Overwatch tournaments here as well. 1-1. Round 1. Fight! Here we go! We're finally in. Melvin versus Lucas. Final round. We're gonna start our first blood drawn by Melvin. Oh no. Okay. That. Okay. Okay, so we should probably get a ruling for the admins here. There's only so much we can delay.
Round 2.
Okay, ladies and gents, we're gonna get a ruling from the admins here. This sucks, but we can't be having this. You can only we've given plenty of chances, but this can't be happening. This makes me rather sad. Yeah, well, he DC'd again. So yeah, that was a full DC, we're being told, by the admins. The actual ruling on whether we'll issue the DQ or not and award the win. He's still apparently online though. Not sure what happened. I'm gonna try and quit at the group and get the game reset up, if that's even needed. Yeah, I'll try and get the invite sent momentarily, Golsey. The game currently froze a little bit for me. And booted absolutely everyone. Lovely. Wonderful. Just the way to kill the hype for the finals. Alright, Golsey, there's an invite. Geo, invites. Alright. Alright. He's got 45 seconds, apparently, from the admins to get in once we send him the invite. If not, we're just going to award it and move on, because there's only so much that's going to happen, really. It's disappointing, but, you know, you can't... There we go! He's in. Let's get everyone else in. We're still waiting on one more. I'll get this game set up immediately.
Did Melvin just headbutt Lucas's router? And he, like, DDoS?
Headbutt the router. Yes. Map selection, Cathedral. It wasn't on him. Ah, apparently. Okay, so, yeah, maybe some issues on Ubisoft's end. We don't know. But let's not worry about that. Triple check the rules. Yes, all good. Cathedral, go. At least it's not stopping mid-set, which is nice. It's stopping just before. Go, 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 go. Go there, Melvin there. Goes a uni on the... There we go, Melvin needs to come over here. Start match. Right. Third time's the charm, Geo? Third time's the charm.
I believe so.
If not, then there probably will be a DQ, I imagine. I'll just DDoS you again. Melvin, come on, please. Please, no.
I think it's the amount of headbutts that's just crashing the
headbutts are
servers.
just like logging the servers. I mean, I can understand that. Too many inputs. Yeah. Okay. Round finals, game 3. Attempt number 3. Not really electric boogaloo, that's number 2. Let's get to the ledge pronto. Everyone's having a good bit of fun though in the chat, in game and also Twitch, which is nice. In the end, that is what this is all about, just having a good old time about it, even though there is money on the line. Off we go. Get the murder process over quickly. Okay, 1-1, round 1. Pray to God. Go. Right. Lucas, gonna dodge, get himself a guard break. Give himself a little bit of room to maneuver. And also home advantage. Oh, interruption by Melvin. Gonna stop the attempt at maybe tech, maybe not tech. Lucas has been varying between the parry ball version and the unparable as a mind game strategy.
I think Melvin has found the key to blocking it. It's just bop him on the head when he tries to do that. Ooh, out of stamina. This is gonna hurt.
Axe to the crotch. Feints them. Gets the parry.
That's confirmed round. That's the 50-50.
We've been talking about this 50-50 all day, Gio. But that's the first time we've actually seen the 50-50 properly.
Perfectly executed.
Yeah, and that's one of the
legendary.
Oh god, I hate that word. But yeah, Raider is like top 3 in terms of dangerousness, probably even number 1 in terms of most dangerous people to go against our stamina, next to like Conqueror and ironically Warlord. Warden were maybe tied as well. But it's not about them, it's about a Raider and the Warlord's nice obsession with murdering each other. Round 2, let's go. He faded it.
Didn't work this time.
It's like you said, Gio, it looks like Melvin's adapted. He's throwing a light every time. He's not just letting it come.
Yep.
Light again. Kind of Pete-ish, lots of lights. Misses.
Ooh,
good spacing, fantastic spacing.
Punish.
Parry!
Boy, that parry.
He's going to get the full distance throw? No, he just goes for the light instead. Confirms damage. Lights. Headbutt is going to hit. Misses though.
This is looking good for Lucas.
Feints it again. Lucas has been feinting a lot more here, Gio. And again! Feints! Feints and feints and feints. Is he a Kensei in disguise?
Why is he feigning? I don't understand.
Trying to get maybe it's a new strategy, get Melvin out of stamina. Yeah. But unfortunately, Melvin has another strategy. It's called hit you in the face. Melvin scoring himself on the board 1-1.
Round 3.
Hey Gio, what's your best impression of Lemmings?
Lemmings? What?
You've never played Lemmings?
No.
Oh my god, you absolute heretic. Right, moving on. I'm gonna throw myself so I don't have to talk to you. Oh, I guess I'll be assisted in that. Off we go! There we go. Round 3. Fights! Extremely tense here. Both of these guys fighting for their tournament lives and actually winning the whole shebang. $250 plus the host in celebration. Zone attack. Again, Melvin's adapted. I'm not sure if there's a way of downloading something in medieval times, so he's inscribed it. He's written it down. He's written down Lucas. But fortunately, gonna get hit to the wall like you said, Gio. Parry! Into the heavy. Great damage.
This isn't looking good for Lucas. Melvin has figured the key out. He's just going very aggressive. He's not trying to feint.
Oh, beautiful though. Punish goes around the zone, but he stepped backwards. Oh dear! He stepped backwards. Maybe he thought that he didn't get the exact angle, so he wanted to step back a bit. But there's the parry. He can redeem himself. Which angle is he going to throw? He's going to throw backwards. Guaranteed heavy. Not going to go for a zone lead. Low on mana. Sorry, stamina.
Ooh.
He catches it again. He saw a charge at him from Melvin from court. And it's on.
Legendary.
Amounts of damage being done by Lucas.
Comeback right here. I thought Lucas was done, but
don't count Lucas out. He came back, pinned against the wall, out of stamina, out of health, against a warlord who was actively going at him with headbutts, and he somehow managed to pull it back. Lucas is not someone you just simply he's not someone you merely count out, Gio. Hello, I need to go join my friends in hell. Bye! Thank you! Right. Round 4. Murder. Raw heavy. Didn't get parried. There's appropriate spacing, but oh, too far away by a step. So unfortunate.
Look at Melvin just raining down the top lights.
Lights on, lights on, lights on, lights. Lucas hasn't been able to really go for a parry because if he misses the parry time, he gets tagged. And in this situation as tense as this, with two people as good as they are, every point of health matters. What are they going to do? Lucas and Melvin feeling each other out. Lucas needs one more slay of his opponent, one more kill to secure himself the tournament. Guard breaks. What's he going to do?
That's good.
Gets the overhead. Look at the damage. Headbutt. It's a hit though. Melvin's not taking it lying down.
That's overhead, boys.
Lights again. Lights again. Stab. Melvin's coming back. Lucas rolls. Melvin smells the blood, but he knows he can't get too aggressive because Lucas will punish. Feints. Guard breaks. Doesn't fly. Lucas, laser focused. Melvin wants to sink his fangs in. Blocked. Miss. Feint. Lucas, he feints. He went for the... Ooh. Open the back door. Unparryable. Lots of damage being dealt right now by Lucas. Oh, he whiffed. He blocked though. Ooh, Melvin could have been in critical health. Oh, he could have let that fly.
The feint.
So tense. The parry! The parry, that was very risky. This is it, I think. This is it. It's it. Melvin gets it. Melvin wins the first ever Overguard PC for Honor Invitational Brawl. Lucas. Did I say bloody hell. Lucas wins one. Didn't I just mug that one up? Thank you, Gio. Right. Congratulations to Lucas. Taking it.
Feels bad. I really feel bad for Melvin, though. He's panicked. They're both on 1 HP. He goes for the slow overhead. Man, that must suck.
The one time you see that move is the one time he gets punished, which is the one time where he gets knocked out of the tournament because of it. In these grand finals of all things. That's probably why you don't see a lot of Warlords do that move, because it's so easy to parry unless you're gonna either hit someone from the side when they're fighting someone else, or just as a YOLO.
Well, imagine yourself in Melvin's shoes and Lucas. You're 1 bar away from $250. The spaghetti is literally flowing out the pockets, and you accidentally chuck out a top heavy, wind that thing up, and Lucas just parries that. Good.
So, I don't believe we're having an interview today, so let us end this tournament. It has been a long one. I've been Verbalocity. That's been Gio. Shout out to Vegas, one of the admins. Shout out to Gulzy being our wonderful producer. And we're going to bugger off now and let him sign off for the day.
What's up, guys? This is Gozy. I'm here. I'm one of the admin of the Overguard. We have had a great time with you guys here today. We put on a pretty good show, I think. Lucas winning it all, taking it to the wire for sure. $250 is coming his way, as well as a saucy little host from the Overguard. Those of you that want to tune into his channel and show him some love, we're going to have that on our channel here in just a minute for you guys. Once again, we do appreciate you guys checking in here. We sat at about 600 viewers for the most part towards the latter half of the stream, and we couldn't be more thrilled. So congratulations once again to Lucas, and on behalf of the Overguard, we want to thank everybody that showed up here, and make sure that you guys tune in for the next ones. Go to battlefied.com/TheTechOverguard.